We gonna make it.
We're
Gonna
gonna make it eventually. Good morning, good afternoon. This is the Experts About Nothing podcast. I'm your host Wesley, and we are back for another week. We late but on time at the same time, so we appreciate y'all coming back and joining us. Man, Durante, man, talk to me.
I'm just happy to be here. Nah, hey, hope y'all had a good week. So far. Hope the weekend was good. Hope you ain't throw no hands on no chairs. While you was out this weekend.
We're gonna
Just
talk about it.
Definitely the chairs, bro.
oh shit. We chilling, man. Making
Hold on,
money.
let me cut off this light.
As anybody out there can see, Byron made it on time from last week. He here today.
Yeah, he on time from
Listen,
last week.
hey, but people been checking up on me, so you know what I'm saying. I like that though. Appreciate that.
Well, we gotta make sure you ain't dead and whatnot. I mean,
Hey, expect the
And it's
worst, you know.
Byron
I
and
mean,
it's
I
Byron's
mean, there's a
birthday
there's a
month
lot of
before he
things that
said.
could be happening, but why you kill my man's?
hey, well, we gotta check on him. I mean, he implied ain't nobody check on him to make sure he was doing okay when he didn't show up at the time he was supposed to be here. I mean, people was checking on you. He implied it before you got here, Brand. You ain't heard that part, so you don't know. You missed that. You missed the inside part on that. The
Oh,
man was like,
okay.
"Y'all ain't calling, check on me or nothing." We checked on you, but you said you
Yeah.
was coming and then you didn't, so we knew you was still breathing.
Well,
Mm.
I didn't have a number to check on you with, but I was liking stuff on social media, so I knew somebody was alive posting stuff for the
Somebody,
business. So.
somebody was posting something.
Yeah,
Grant,
you
man,
know
how
how
you
that go.
surviving?
Hey man, it's a wild and crazy Tuesday out here. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Hey man, listen, the
Hey, man.
ancestors they might have been proud of some work from the weekend. I don't know.
How we gonna talk about it, but I guess first we'll talk about our brother Byron, man. If y'all ain't know, my man made it around another trip around the sun. He done advanced another year in these streets. So everybody, say happy birthday to my man's. Well, it was yesterday, but say happy birthday to my man's and whatnot.
Man, I appreciate it.
The loud Leo is always in the building.
Facts.
Of
Happy
course,
belated
baby.
birthday. Which saying belated shouldn't matter to you because you're late anyway. So anyway, um,
Ladies on time, man.
it's gonna make its way back around anytime I can get in.
I mean, hey, y'all was giving me a hard time when I was throwing shots at y'all, but I guess Durante said it ain't me this time, so it's cool.
It is not me today.
Look, man, in life you gotta wait for the best things, you know. So if you waiting on me, hey, man, the best thing coming, you know. Just take your time, baby. I'm coming.
Too smooth with it. Too smooth with it. Can't do nothing with it.
Listen,
Fresh off a birthday is still laying it down. Look at it.
He said,
hey,
"I
you
got
know,
this."
so you,
It got
hey,
curved over
baby.
in the face. We don't
There's
know if
no
it's black
shot
Zorro
right
or
now.
what's going on out here. Look at the curve in the hat. This is black
Stop
Zorro in
it.
here. Look at my man.
Stop
Listen,
it.
tell
Stop
him,
it.
Brent,
Stop
tell him,
it,
baby.
Brent.
Hey, you'll catch a lot of flies with honey. You know, but you'll
Hey,
catch more honeys
Hey,
being fly.
hey.
stop it. Please stop
Talk
it.
to him, baby.
He ain't. Y'all stop it.
This shit got to
Too
be in you,
smooth.
baby.
Too
Stop
smooth.
it.
Too
Pause.
smooth.
Stop it. Pause.
This shit got
Hey,
to be in you,
pause.
baby.
Pause.
I can tell Brent got something in him, baby.
Pause. Stop saying that.
he
But
got
he hating.
he got the Durante, man. How you handling that?
Pause. That's how I handle that. What? Well, don't say what? After what did you say? You gonna say how I handle that? Pause, motherfucker.
And since you were saying pause anyway, I was like, well, let me go ahead and throw this in there too. I'm gonna tailor this and fit the situation in however I need to.
Stop it.
Hey man, it is what it is. Man,
Man,
let's talk about these people.
oh, I was
Huh?
gonna say, Brian, how you feel? Oh, he already said it. No man, we good. Can I ask a question? Why that? Because I thought you was more Marvel than DC, but you both. But I felt like he was more. I felt like Brant.
The
Don't do what. Don't pull a Byron. Please don't pull a Byron. I already deal with him enough.
sigil of the House of L. It's on me, baby. It's in me. Now I got to quote the doctor. It's in
Y'all
me.
say it's in me one more time. Getting off fucking.
Wait,
But
hold
But no,
on.
I thought you was more. I thought you was more Marvel than. That's why I was asking. My apologies.
No. Well, so
But
I've
you
seen all the
just
Marvel
comic
movies.
anyway.
Yeah, but DC,
Okay,
like DC, near and dear to my heart is
I
DC
can
is
dig it.
all
No,
over this one. Yeah,
that's on me.
yep.
That's on me. But yeah,
Sure?
I fuck with it. I fuck with that tag.
Oh yeah, it's a crown. Holly has a matching one. Hers is Wonder Woman.
Oh, I'm here for it.
Yep.
I'm here for it. That's what's up.
Mm.
But go ahead, Wes. I just had to ask that question.
I
He's
mean,
Matching
the
tag,
last son
baby.
of Krypton.
I'm with it.
The last son. That's right.
I'm about to come
I'll
on
see
here as
the
Martian Man.
Hashtag Man of Tomorrow for those that don't know.
Man of Tomorrow.
That's
You know I
hashtag
don't
Man
know.
of Tomorrow.
I got nothing, man. Is that
They
from
call me
the-
Nigga Kent.
That's also Superman. My man got many names. He got you got all the powers. He got many names.
He the
Power
man
know
from
about that though. I
tomorrow?
mean, that's Dr. Elam. He know about
Yeah,
this.
he the man of tomorrow. What you mean, Wes? Yeah, Wes, you don't watch movies, so I'm about to.
No, I don't, and I don't do comics like that either.
I'm just saying, if a man is
Why is he the man of tomorrow?
We've
he faster than a speeding bullet. He more powerful than a locomotive. The man able to leap tall buildings in a single bound.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
flash faster, but
Tangentially, that's an argument we can have, but we ain't got a segment for that.
we ain't got.
Yeah, but I got the
all.
all-around game though, Devontae.
I was gonna ask you.
He got the
about
all
that,
around game, but he just said fast. So
yeah,
I was like thinking,
if your man Flash is fast, then he could technically run up a building, right?
He does run up a building. Yes, Flash can run on water too.
Flash can run through time.
Oh, that's true too. Yes.
So I don't do a lot.
We can talk it. We can talk it all day. Those.
I don't do a lot, but now I got to ask you a question because of a few things I've seen. So the little
I know
dude
somebody
on
that
The
swim
Incredibles-
faster though.
The little dude on The Incredibles.
Oh no!
I see what you're doing. We're gonna talk about that in a second. But the little dude on The Incredibles, is he based off your boy then?
I think that was based off of just somebody trying to put together something, and they said, you know what, let's make a kid that's just fast as fuck.
I mean, he can run on water, right?
Yeah, he can run on water, but he ain't Flash. He ain't Flash. He ain't
Hey,
Sonic.
he's a little kid, man. Maybe he advancing and gonna be. I don't know. I'm just asking Brand.
Well, no, I mean the Flash got his powers because lightning struck him. So, and there's something called the Speed Force, but we ain't got time to. The Incredibles, Disney ain't spend that kind of time building that kind of world.
And the wife,
everything else they got like Marvel, they building on what the comics have. Disney ain't spending that time setting up no world. They're gonna tell you the parent. Most Disney movies gonna tell you one of the parents died. Normally the mom. And the kid is out here struggling. More recent Disney's finally giving us families,
Hey man,
then,
the whole family out in these streets.
Isn't that with The Incredibles? I mean, if you want to get technical, the wife, she got the power of Mr. Fantastic, so you can. That's why I was like, it's kind of mixed. You can throw that around.
Yeah.
So they just all around family with all the powers.
Yeah, gang.
What's up?
Interesting.
But yeah, a Van Holyfish. Let's talk about Van Holyfish. Yeah, I've seen so many names.
Y'all got to. I mean, no, okay. So for those of y'all that don't know, there was an altercation that occurred in Alabama that the world has gone crazy about.
I gotta find it. Hold on.
Let me explain to y'all what happened from an outside technical view, and then we're gonna get into the tomfoolery of everything else.
Nigga called him Jermichael Phelps. All right, I'm done.
So there was a gentleman that was attempting to do his job to evacuate a group of people that were parked in the wrong location. This group of people had a little boat, and it was parked where a big boat was supposed to be. So the man that's in charge of arranging people asked them to move. The word is they asked them to move several times. The people were a little bit belligerent about that, and it seems as though he approached them. And once he approached them, he was attacked and assaulted. And when he realized that he was about to get into some stuff, he threw up his hat and was ready to go. And he was going to take the one-on-one. If he caught a fade, I think he was willing to catch it, but it is what it was. But then he got jumped by somebody from behind. He got football tackled. And then the people around decided to come and defend the man that was trying to do his job. Now, that's basically what happened from an outside non-color perspective of this thing. Now let me break this down to y'all in my terms of the situation. My man was handling his good black business, and all of a sudden he got attacked by the good white folks, and then they went down. Is what happened. It was a whole lot going on. That was hand swinging, chair swinging, water swinging. It was a lot going on. One man jumped off of a boat into the water. I think he was jumped off of a boat. He might have jumped off the pier. Actually, he jumped off the pier, I think. Jumped off the pier, off a boat, into the water to go assist my man's. Swam over, jumped out, checked his fro, checked his feet, and then got the swinging hands. Later on, more people decided to jump in. Everybody from off the little boat tried to jump in and try to throw their little hands and feet and all these other things. And the people from the big boat, the black folks that were on the pier to get on the big boat, they just kept jumping out of nowhere. It just people kept showing up, and it was a brawl. It was a lot going on. But Durante, give me your take on it.
21 tilapia. All right, I'm done.
What does that mean?
21 tilapia. That's what they call that, man. 21 tilapia. A fish. We know you don't eat real fish, so we know you don't get it. So,
but I eat tilapia.
No, you don't.
We
already. Thank you, Byron. Byron looked out. Oh shoot! All right. We're gonna leave you alone because we went in on you last week, so we're gonna leave you alone. But I mean,
I'm ready for the smoke every week. Come on with.
If this situation ain't screaming like a man just doing this job, it'll be somebody that'll try to flip it. Like, well, we don't know what was said right there. It could have been anything said. Blah, blah, blah. My man was just doing his job. But shout out to everybody that came to help. Was like, well, you gonna jump my man's? Hey, it's fair game now. Like, y'all can't, don't want to hear no racial. Yeah, this it's on and popping. Shout out Chris Brown.
All right. So what I'm gonna do for those of y'all that want to, because this is
you gonna play the video
fine. So I'm gonna do this from the perspective of HaHa Davis. I'm gonna give y'all
that fool. Oh my god.
Down. So here y'all go. Let me get this up on the screen and let me get the audio jumping.
He did a Bobby Shmurda with that shit.
This ain't finna be blue or white collar crimes. This finna be nigga crimes. Y'all running out of time. Wait till my people get here. Hold them right there. I'm almost there.
Y'all man.
The Black Michael Phelps coming to help. I'm coming to beat ass. They got me swimming like CJ from San Andreas. When I get to the dock, I'm turning off clocks. You niggas going to bed. Big fella, what you trying to do? That's all I needed. I got my two-piece. I'm up out of here. Please don't hit him with that stump. Oh, he dead. Big fella, get your motherfucking ass over here. This is WWE. And WWE stands for white ass whoopings everywhere. Come get a chair. Big fella, get your hands off me. I'm giving out seats. Motherfuckers don't want to fight fair? Come take a chair. Oh, y'all thought y'all was just finna leave? Y'all gonna take his ass whooping to go.
Meanwhile, this nigga putting his hands on me.
Hey, these niggas angry as hell. They beating the centuries off me. Somebody help. What's up with y'all behavior? Let's put them in handcuffs. We had enough.
Well, turns out that 65-year-old man could really fucking throw him.
You mother.
I ain't seen I haven't seen that video, bro. I have not seen that one. Almost lost my bro. What?
The last line. It's the last line.
Oh man, bro. He ain't had no bro. It was the most like subtle. Well, you know what? I got my ass whipped by a 65-year-old. Like,
so there's a lot going on, as y'all can see in that video.
Camera, like you knew I meant what I said. Just focus up. God damn it.
Near the end of the video, you can actually see the big boat with the paddle that's sitting there just chilling, doing its thing. That's supposed to be parked where that little boat is. So that's the problem. The people felt entitled and did not want to move their marine vehicle from where they wanted to park it, even though it was fully not supposed to be there. So with the with their entitlement and I assume some liquid courage of some sort, they felt as though they did not have to move and thought they could flex on my man. And yeah, a whole lot of flexing happened is all I can say. Now, y'all that keep talking about these Crocs, that's from something else. Y'all leave that Croc situation alone. That was from like 6-7 days ago. That ain't got nothing to do with the whole thing that went down in the Gump. That's different. I just want to put that out there because I seen some Croc slander, and I don't think that man had nothing to do with it at all. That was from a whole nother situation with some different cops. But Brent, man, how you feel? How you feel about it?
Well, first off, a couple weeks ago, Jason Aldean told us try that in a small town. Well, y'all tried it. You sure did try.
Well, you know, I got an opinion on that because
now, so I will say this: under normal circumstances, I don't condone violence. However, my brother was out here doing his job, minding his business. Violence came for him. I, like Durante, appreciate this sentiment, if nothing else. Normally, when we see these videos, it ends up being tragic for us because these people who generally are assisted by law enforcement because they look a certain way, sometimes similar to the law enforcement officers responding, they don't get the same level of treatment we do, right? I mean, we all agree on that. So I was glad that the Brotherhood of Men said, you know what? My man that's getting swung on, he's not finna be a statistic. This is not finna be a tragic story where a brother done died and we need justice for brother man. Nah. Justice now. Y'all play this game where y'all jump and y'all lay hands on people.
Yes.
And you know, the Brotherhood said, oh, nah, not today.
Somebody heard Bobby Shmurda. And
listen, I don't normally condone violence. However, if you come to if you come to look for trouble, there's something about our people working together, right? Because normally in this day and age, people got their phones out. We still have phones out. That's how we know about it, right? But so many more people sprung into action. Now, the problem is sometimes things can get out of hand, which you could make a case toward the latter, and it did so.
Chairman got out of hand.
Chairman got out of hand, but
hit that poor woman on the ground.
The initial response, I thought, was very good because normally we see a defenseless person just getting their stuff kicked in, and nobody comes to help. You know, same color, different color. We're just all shouting, oh, please stop. Please, no. Ain't no please stop. You come with violence coming. I'll give you a scripture here that comes out the Bible. If you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So they threw the first punch. My man had to meet that 65-year-old smooth fade. I'm just saying.
Now, what's interesting is that it was men and women that was out there swinging because for every woman that was out there from the boat, there was another woman out there for her too. It was equal and fair opportunity. It wasn't men fighting women, except for Chip Man, because he definitely hit that woman on the head.
My man was wild for that one.
They would live. One thing that was for sure going on, and I'm sure that this was the thing. A lot of these people were avid watchers of wrestling back in the day, and they were ready to go. They were like, oh, I've been waiting for this. I don't know what they call a big match. I don't know what it was called, but they had a big match, and I think it was a whole bunch of people.
Cage match. They get the cage match. They was cage matching.
That was Hell in a Cell.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Without the cell.
Without the cell.
That was the hardcore, no holds barred, anything goes, like pinfall anywhere. Like that's what it was, bro.
And Byron, man, talk to me. Oh, go ahead.
I was just real quick. Wesley, you very succinctly put it. It wasn't wrestling. It was wrestling. That was wrestling.
No, that was ECW because ECW was like every match was hardcore. ECW. That's all I hear.
That was Monday Night Raw right there, baby.
So Byron, man, what you think about the whole situation? Come on, talk to me.
I'm with Brent on this. I don't condone the violence, but man, 65-year-old
condone the violence. That's what you do.
That hey, mind your business.
Yeah, stop doing my man's like that, dog. Like
I don't condone the violence.
Stop doing that, bro.
Over here. Sir,
if you with it, I'm with it. Listen, I got to match your energy to show you, like, hey, I got that too, you know, and I'm gonna bring a little bit more. That's just me. Okay, I got you, Wes. Okay, I'm trying to be nice, but yeah, I do condone the violence. If you bringing it to me, I'm gonna bring it to you even worse. I mean, that's just me. But hey, 65-year-old man, y'all, they ain't had no business putting hands on that man. I would have got hyped up too, man. Come on, man. Y'all jumped a 65-year-old. Come on.
They said my man that was swimming was about 16 that jumped in the water. He said you ain't finna put hands on Pop today.
Hey, the whole
That's
narrative
somebody's
of
grandpa.
my
Y'all
fault.
put hands on him? Come on, man. That was trash right there. Y'all jumped a 65-year-old. A 65-year-old man got jumped. Think about that, bro.
His age. I don't know the facts about the age or not, but
I'm just saying, if he was 65, that's crazy. If he's older than 55 and you jumped him, something's wrong.
The way he looked and the way he threw that head up, well, he probably up there.
He up there, bro. You can tell body language was telling you everything you need to know.
I think that hat was thrown up and said, "You are out of order." He threw the hat up like this.
That was the brother flare. When the cap went up, he called the brothers. He said, "Hold on, they're getting out of hand." He threw the hat. That was the brother signal. We was like, "Oh, we in there now. The fitted is in the air. Let's go."
I don't think that's the case, but it's funny.
I was gonna say I don't know if that's the case, but here I am.
He said,
let the metaphor ride. Let the metaphor ride. That was the signal. He said, "Hey, brothers, we in trouble."
That was definitely trouble, and the people. I mean, people just showed up out of everywhere. It was very interesting. Now, what I need for y'all to calm down with, though, y'all got to stop getting cheer tattoos because I seen that. Y'all got to stop redoing Martin Luther King with cheers. Y'all don't need to be doing that. And stop helping Walmart sell out these cheers. These the Uno playing card cheers y'all out here buying, man. And also some of y'all buying these plastic ones. And I need y'all to know plastic ain't gonna do what that metal did. Y'all got to get some metal cheers if you try to be out here in these streets. Now, granted, I'm all for this cheer warfare versus gun warfare. So y'all gonna go buy some cheers and swing it at each other. Hey, feel free. Y'all have at it. There's a better chance of recovery from a cheer than a gun. So y'all want to fight with cheers? Hey, man, do you thug thizzle? I suppose. Hell, Walmart stay in business too.
Hey, brawling, bro.
It is wild. The internet is an interesting and great place. But with that comes a question. Tony, the first person I saw post this question was Tony Baker, so I'm gonna ask it in regards to the way Tony Baker asked it, and that's this. So if you were there, who and what would you have been doing? I'll start with Byron. When you saw my man's get attacked, you saw the hat go in the air, you saw him then get jumped on. What would have been your response, Byron?
I wouldn't have did nothing at first, being that the fact that they was running the fade at first. I would let the fade. So yeah. Then soon I seen dude, but I would have been closer to the action because you know what I'm saying. You know, you don't want nobody to get jumped. You know what I'm saying. That's the thing. You know, so you got to be the dude who looking for people who run it up. I probably would have stole off on some dude low key who was running it up because I don't like the fade. I mean the jumping type stuff, man. I ain't never really jumped nobody, so I don't condone it.
I agree with that 100%.
So if anybody on here say Byron jumped you lying. I know you're lying.
He said they ain't never been in me. Durante, man,
they ain't never been my style.
What's your position on it?
All I would have heard in my head is "Mama said knock you out," and would have just swan time bombed somebody somehow. Like Byron said, yo, it's just the fact that no matter age, I mean, women, of course, we run into that, but like above the age of like Byron said, 50, 55, it's like you don't know what kind of condition he in, what he could be going through, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That in that mindset. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm just somebody catching that one, at least one. I'm getting one hit and I'm backing up and I'm recording the rest. So now I'm like, we in there, we fight. I'm going down with him. Let's just put it that way. If I just can't let that man get jumped, like Byron said, oh, all right, it's 1v1. Oh, where you going? Come here. Sit down. Sleep right there. Stay right there. Where you going? Stay right there.
Because you even put your hand on that dude and he running towards something, he falling.
Yeah, he falling.
You quickly about the dude that was running in up, running up?
Yeah, just ran in. Oh man, he caught one to the face. He would have been done for.
He came in with the tackle, so you know he was.
Knee to the face.
Oh, that would
Flying
have been
knee.
beautiful.
Hey,
Listen, that would have been in my highlight reel right
UFC
there.
too much UFC. I watched too much UFC to not have the technique. I seen it. Anderson Silva done it before. I'm easy, just right there and just flap down like that. Easy.
Bro, a simple jab will throw you off balance.
Yeah.
Anybody, if you running.
No, he's sleeping. Fuck all that.
He's sleeping, bro. You connect with him nicely. Oh man, he's sleeping.
And follow through. Don't just hit him. Go clean through him.
You gotta follow through, yo. Yeah.
I don't view
Like
it,
they
yeah.
said, baseball, follow through with your swing. Like don't play no games with it.
Right.
Follow through with your swing.
Yep.
Follow through with your shot. Follow through with his chin. Like all of it, all of the above. It just keeps stacking.
So I definitely. So okay. So we circum. But the problem was by that point, after dude came in and tackled him, then they tried to stomp on my man's and punch on my man's while he was on the ground. You feel me? Like that's some cowardice stuff right there. That is a jumping, and that is highly uncalled for. And that ain't got nothing to do with race. You just dirty person at that point. But you know what I found interesting, and I don't agree with this statement. A lot of people are saying like we're not our ancestors, this, that, and the other. We do such and such. Well, we got to remember, and Brent touched on this earlier, which I was going to touch on, so I'm glad he said it, is that back in the day, our ancestors fought too. The problem was the cops had dogs and fire hoses and batons, and they were on the people that were doing the unjust fighting side. So it's not that we are not our ancestors. We are in a different time period in which not all cops are like that. And the cops that were out there definitely were not like that. And they kind of sort of was like, well, y'all throwing the hands. It is what it is. I'm going to be here, make sure nothing crazy happen. So I'll step in when I need to. But y'all handle y'all business. Y'all square up, finish this off, and then we're going to lock up whoever we need to lock up. At least to me, that's what it seemed like was happening. Because until my man hit that lady on the head with that chair, my man was going ruck shot with that chair, just swinging. And then they was like, "Oh no, sir, go back up. Come on, it's enough of that." And they set him down. So I really do think the big difference of it is just the time period and the cops that were involved versus just us not being our ancestors. But what do y'all think about it? I mean, Brand, you already touched on it, but what do you think about it? And then we'll go around.
I mean, I think you're right. So the time is different. And to me, the thing that made it different as well was the coordinated effort by, all the people that, and I'll tell you too, I didn't answer this in the last segment. So if I had been there, Wes, I'll give you this.
My bad.
No, you good. So it depends. There's two scenarios that play out. There's the one where I'm by myself.
Never mind.
And there's one hold on. And there's one if I'm with Holly. If I'm by myself, I got time to sort of like do like Byron, like size up the situation, then see the call to action, move in. What y'all don't know is my wife, she likes helping people in trouble, like regardless of race. So she would have seen brother man get jumped. And the first thing out of her mouth would be like, I'm finna go beat some blankety blank. My wife stayed ready for smoke. And just so in case y'all are wondering, we were in North Carolina one time taking my cousins out for a day with my sister.
They was about to jump me.
Hold on. Listen. A white lady called another young black girl. We didn't know her. She wasn't part of our party. Called her, a racial epithet. Called her the N-word. All right. My wife didn't know this girl from the next person. My wife, she got my itty bitty baby cousins. She like 3. I had to get my sister to go get the little cousin. I was like, y'all go get her and come over here. My wife was about to beat down this woman at Celebration Station in Greensboro because she called a little girl out her name for no reason. The lady had no reason. She called out her name, then she spit at her. So my wife was ready to give smoke then. So I can imagine if this happened with us and brother man was down there on the dock and he got jumped, my first reaction, I might even get a chance to fight because I'm out here chasing my wife, making sure she don't get in no trouble. But if I'm there by myself, it'll probably be some bows thrown. I don't know if I'm laying them all the way out, but it's a whole lot of water, and I'm kind of a big dude with a low center of gravity. We finna come to the line. I'm finna push people out of the way. I'll get up off my mans.
Oh man, Brad said I got
Let
something
them
for
loose.
you.
Turn them loose now.
Listen, we finna open it up. Hey, you gonna drive a Mack truck through here, brother? Man, come on, man, we got you.
Turn them
We
loose
got
now.
Kelvin
Shoot.
said, "Man, with WWE with that steel, man with WWE with that
The
steel
chair was
chair,
bent.
it was bent." You know, that's a crazy stereotype. That that's. I'm glad that was crushed because a lot of black people can swim. It's not a lot of black people in landlocked areas.
That's
But
what I
a
was
lot
trying
of
to say
people-
earlier.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, they need to get that now. Y'all see, we can swim. Some of us,
Man,
but
black people been
most
swimming
of us
for
can swim. I don't know, Wes. I don't think you can swim.
I mean, I don't swim, but black people have been swimming for ages. But it ain't got nothing to do with me.
I just want to try to add you in somehow.
They don't add me in.
But yeah, y'all. So Brant over here trying to act like they tried to jump me. So I'm out here. Let me
Who
stop.
tried to jump you?
Brant and his wife.
You almost got yourself jumped.
I was an innocent bystander.
You don't
I ain't
walk
do
up on people,
nothing.
man.
Like nothing, bro. I ain't even walk up on them.
You walk up on somebody. You that's
They
what
try to
happens
take
you.
my five guys. Like I'm over here, like dog. All right, I'm making this up as I go, y'all.
He absolutely is making that up. Nobody took this man's five guys. If you was in the store, you would seen two grown men.
Holly came up on me. Holly said, "Give me your phone." I was like, "All right, here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry." Holly gonna come back and be like, "Tell Durante I said."
Nah,
You know,
Durante,
you
she
don't
gonna
roll
catch you in
up
the
on people,
street.
man.
She gonna catch you. She gonna pull up on you. She gonna catch you in the street.
She might walk through the door now, cuss me out. I don't know yet. No, I was playing. But yeah, I like what Brent was saying. It's just you gotta size up the situation first. But if you got that one person like his wife, it's like just let it happen first. Just let it happen. See what happens first before you jump in. Because like with the background guys, like I gotta think before I jump in because you'll never know. You want to see what people reaching for, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you don't have that, but if you have a chance to do it, it's best to do that instead of all right, let me just jump in, then but
Y'all know the best thing about that whole situation? Not a single
chair.
gunshot was fired.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, it was. The crack off that person's head sounded like a gunshot. Right. I would have ran too.
That's the thing. You can always come
oh
back.
Shit.
Unless
that is a positive though. So nobody got
that
shot.
Is a positive. Yeah, that is a positive.
Yes. And Friday tried to teach us, you can come back from this. You might go out there and get your tail whooped, but you can come back from that.
And some people got whooped. That's what they ain't gonna show. A couple people. I saw one dude, man. This dude got hit one time. He jumped in the water. He was like, you know what? I don't want no more parts of that.
You say, you know what? This ain't for me, coach.
Left his woman alone. His poor lady got put on the ground too, and she had to get back up and go after him because he done jumped in the water. Man, I tell you, it was something.
Well, look, he felt the fist and the fury and the rage of 400 years of oppression. Somebody balled all that up in one hand and just struck him. He said, "My God, that's what y'all been dealing with. I got to get in the water now. I got to go now."
He said, "That's what y'all been feeling."
Feeling right.
All right, some people got thrown in the water. He jumped in the water. That's Durante, you wanted to say something earlier when Brand was talking? You said, "Oh, never mind." What you about to say?
None. I was about to roast Brand. It's cool. I done enough of it.
You done enough of it?
I'm done for the day.
But no, you know, I know that's a lie. But the people in Montgomery had a time this weekend. Also, apparently, 45 was there around that same time. Some people said that might be why some of the people were amped up and felt a certain type of way.
Man, next subject.
Let this be a lesson to you. Let a fake con man hype you up if you want. The real dudes will come take you back down to the size you need to be.
A fake con man gonna get you real consequences is what it is.
You play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I'm just telling you.
Talk your shit.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say earlier. I didn't say it because a lot of people, especially a lot of people of color, were talking about the Jason Aldean song and the video and all that stuff, and certain people were defending it, and that's why the people that were defending it that were people of color, because the way they felt is if you try that in our small town, we got something for you, and that's why certain people were defending it and took the lyrics that way, and other people took the lyrics another way, but that's why they were saying that, and that's why even if the song was meant to be Not saying it was, because it is what it is. People can feel however they want to feel. But that's why the song has been reclaimed after this fight. They're gonna make a whole new music video, and this is gonna be the fight playing in the background. And you try that in a small town to see what happens. You feel me? So it is what it is. The folks had a time, and like I said, shout out to there being no real acts of violence of the negative nature. It's just you run up and you get done up, and that's the best thing to see. So I'm all here for it. More things like this. If everybody got some things they need to get off their chest, don't jump people. But the one up, the one-on-one, the straight fade, y'all run it up. Leave the guns at home, please, and thank you. In other news, Tory Lanez is going to jail for 10 years. I don't know if y'all heard that.
Ah, damn, Bobby.
But they locking him up. And then he's going to get deported, I'm sure. So it's the end of Tory Lanez as y'all know it. Y'all know how I feel about it. So it is what it is. But Byron, man, talk to me.
Oh, man, 10 years is a long time, man.
Yeah, shoot somebody in the foot is a crime, too, ain't it?
They give him a dime? Golly.
He had 20 on the table, though. 20 or so on the table. He got 10 up.
That's tough. I think he got a year served.
I don't know. I guess. I don't know.
He at least got 9 more to go. Man, my God, this is a lot of time, man.
A lot of time, but he was out here. he was out here still dropping music, wasn't he?
Yeah, I guess. I guess he was trying to get that music out before he did the time.
I think he was confident that he was gonna get off because of all the stuff he was trying to do. One more thing before we switch and go straight with Tory. Kelvin said the security guard hit the Bobby Smurder with the hat.
It's facts.
I mean, he threw that hat up so high that thing went up.
He said, "All right, fuck it, fuck it." God damn it.
He hit him with that. Oh man, what's the congressman from Detroit? I can't think of his name.
Oh, he hit him with he threw the head up, but he ain't back up far enough. Dude stole off on it.
He definitely didn't back up far enough. He definitely probably should have took it 1 or 2 more paces back and then tried to square up and do his thing. But
and regroup, yeah.
But it didn't really even matter because my man had somebody coming from behind that was gonna tackle him anyway. So it really wouldn't have mattered. And then all the people that surrounded him and whatever. So like I said, they came running out. The WWE music started playing, and the people were just running down from both sides. So
Generation X. No, I'm stopping.
Another challenger has entered the room, and they just kept on coming, man. It's crazy. But back to Tory Lanez. Yeah, man, he got 10, Byron. You said it's a lot of time, but I mean, you don't just shoot somebody, bro. And I mean, it seems as though he shot the girl because they couldn't get anybody else to really prove otherwise based on evidence. So he was convicted in the jury amongst his peers. And that's what he got. Well,
crying on the phone, that what got him.
That's tough, right?
Crying on the phone.
How you gonna call from jail to the hospital crying on the phone, bro?
I never meant for it to go that way. Yeah. I mean, you don't completely admit to a crime, bro, but you really kind of admit to a crime, bro.
Oh man, the phone call got him, bro.
Well, if he did, quite a few for a whole lot less.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's a recorded line all day, every day.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. I ain't saying he's smart as after bunch. I'm like, man, what?
Daystar Peterson, however you say his last name, however he says it. He not a smart criminal. That's for sure.
Yeah,
that's about as good as them people just giving the people on First 48 a breakfast meal and say, "Hey, man, what really happened?"
I'm about to say the same thing. Hey, man, take this McDonald's. Hey, I'll take a number 2. Once they start ordering food,
no, it's worse than that because it's really hitting with that conditional statement, like, "Hey, man, listen, this is the time to tell me the truth." Right here, this show, because they fly him up first, and they hit him with at the end of when they get him. and listen, this your chance to come clean, Tyrone. Tell me what happened. And then Tyrone have like this change of heart. Tyrone be like, bro, man, I ain't mean for it to go down like that, man. It just got out of control.
It got out of control. Daystar, man, tell us what happened, and then
Tell
we'll
us
make
what
it all
happened.
good. Oh man, well, I just didn't mean for it to go that way. Things just kind of went crazy, and then all of a sudden it happened.
We'll make it all good, bro. You're going to jail either way.
We'll make it. Listen, right. But and then they ask questions that really go to the heart, right? So they're like, okay, so when the altercation happened, did you go for your gun? Did you go for it? Well, yeah, man, because I was scared. Because of course now he telling the story, he done relax a little bit. So
He said, "Yeah, man,
yeah, man,
yeah, bro. I mean, what?"
Sorry.
All right. So you said, okay. All right.
Right.
Got you.
Right.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Daystar, we're gonna bring you some Tim Hortons, man. We got you. We're gonna get you that Canada stuff, brother.
Now
So
he really,
we're gonna bring it right to you. It's on the way.
now he really in the cell like, how can make it feel something? Should they make it feel something?
I hope ain't nobody seen that.
Hey,
That's a small dude.
that's it. That's it for him, bro. He ain't got R. Kelly status where they, you know what I'm saying? They ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
They let him do whatever he wants. Tory Lane's gonna take a L, bro. It's been real. I'm starting off playing.
But like I
don't know.
said, man, I think for sure. I'm assuming that once he gets out, because he'll probably get out early, I'm sure. But I assume he's gonna get deported after that. So he's gonna have some United States issues after he gets out, because he's not a citizen, so they shipping him right on back to Canada, bro. More power to him. He's gonna be touring, but he ain't gonna be here. Tears what it is, though. So I guess, and I think he was even apologizing to Meg today, trying to get some sympathy too. I think he said something about, well, that's still a person that I respect a lot, or I care a lot for, or something like that. I don't remember what he said. I ain't write it down in my notes, so I don't remember. Y'all know my memory trash, and I should have wrote it down, but
Facts.
it is. It is what it is. It won't important enough for me to write it down. But anyway, Durante, man, you got a little game or situation you want to talk about with this NFL thing, man.
Oh,
What I understand, we want to go through our preseason power rankings from 32-1.
Yep, 32-1.
I'm here to facilitate, so
Nah, I mean you can add in your 2 cents if you want to.
oh well,
But
we just once y'all get to the Jets, I'll talk about it. Until y'all get to them, and since we started at 32, it should take a while. Once y'all get to them, we'll talk about it.
all right. So how this goes is this is just how we see it from what they did in the offseason, what they look like right at this moment in time. Not saying what's going to be at the end of the season. It's just right here, right now, before the season starts. So what I'll do is I'll name one, and then or I'll start with 32 what I think, then y'all can give me y'all's and we'll talk about it, then so forth, and then Brant, then Byron, then back to me. So we'll go like that. So it'll be 32, 31, then so forth. So where I'm starting at with going into the season for me is the Texans at 32.
Bro, I knew you was gonna say that. Skip to
I mean,
31 then.
He's gonna say that. I feel like that's everybody, right?
I already knew you was gonna say that.
They're not
Everybody in the world gonna say
bottom,
that.
but they right there next to where my bottom is.
They very bottom for me. Just I mean,
How they ain't
Yeah.
how do I don't understand
All
why
right,
they
man,
ain't
since those two are in agreement, tell me about it. Who's your 31 number one? And then we'll talk about
Green Bay. The only reason they won games last year is Aaron Rodgers. They don't know what they have.
so you got them. Okay. All right. I can't
Yes.
be mad at that.
Yes.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, you better mention him too.
But that's true too. But I'm saying they in total disarray. Like the franchise.
Well, they lost games because of Aaron Rodgers, though.
They also won games because of
so
him.
one
too.
of them goes into okay.
And then we ain't.
Bro,
Okay,
he ain't
so-
show up against Detroit, bro. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm glad. Hey, listen, that was the one time I was like, please beat this man, because I knew if he got in, I was in trouble.
But
right,
because
so-
he just sold himself out and was not really trying to play for the team at the time, though.
I think his heart was already out of it.
Yeah.
Well, let's be fair though. So they told him, right? I'm not defending Aaron, but let's be fair. They told him, "Hey man, we're gonna pay you. We want you to retire here, right? first action they do, ship his best wide receiver to Las Vegas. I'm just saying, like, if I was a dude and I signed the contract and as soon as the ink dried, y'all was like, okay, the best dude you got, the best receiver you got, we send him somewhere else. I'd be like, this is like a double middle finger to me. Y'all just want to keep me here so y'all can sell tickets to this cold A, dusty A place up here in Wisconsin. Ain't nobody trying to come to but these cheeseheads.
It's all the people.
I'm just saying, like, that's kind of disrespectful. Like, I get you ain't get money to sign everybody all the time, but like, you at least be like, okay, we'll keep your number one target for you. Like, so if I was Aaron at the end, I'm like, well, I already know I'm finna leave town, so it is what it is. I'm gonna just burn this bridge good.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm not mad at that one. Go ahead. Wait, who I say was next? You already went, so you said they were your what? 30. They're your 32, Brent.
Yeah, that's my 32.
All right, then
Byron's 32.
All
So
right.
Byron, what's your 31?
He didn't do his homework, so he going off the top.
I'll say
Y'all just saying.
Jaguars.
Huh?
Well,
Hey yo, in the
fellas don't
podcast, this is me, Brent. There's no
the fellas don't agree. So Durante, kick it off. Talk to us.
Hell, fuck that.
I'm not buying Trevor Lawrence, bro. Trevor Lawrence got a whole lot to prove.
Well, I'm not doubting that, but let me ask you a question. They did make the playoffs this past season, right? Now, and I know that doesn't mean they're going back. I get that. I know this.
I feel like they're gonna downslide.
Okay. I give you that, but they do get credit for making the playoffs, right? I mean, the division was bad. But, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Durante.
Seriously?
What you got at 31, Durante, brother? Come on.
Yeah, who you got?
Arizona, man.
Okay.
I put Arizona there just because we don't know what Kyler looked like. They didn't really make much move, but that's just me. I put them at 31. Right up under the Texans. Go ahead.
Brent, who you got in that slot, man?
Go ahead, Brent.
Well, they're gonna give me a heart. So I got Tampa Bay.
Ooh.
I'm not. I dare.
I got Tampa Bay because I mean they don't really have direction at quarterback.
No.
Okay. I can dig that. I can dig that.
There obviously there's no Tom, there's no Gronk anymore. They, the team they basically are rebuilding the team, right? Like, so you just don't know what you got. Could they be good? Yeah, but like on paper today, nah.
I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at that. I did. It's gonna sound so bad, but I had to go with Carolina. No, Atlanta. My fault. I'm looking at that wrong. Atlanta. I did Atlanta.
30?
Yeah, 30th.
Okay.
When I say this is like this year is kind of balanced in a way, but it's just really it's just because I don't know what is going to happen at quarterback, and that team's defense isn't as bad as we put on, but in the division that they're in, New Orleans getting Michael Thomas back, Derek Carter, then like you said, Tampa we don't know. Why am I tripping? And Carolina made a bunch of moves, but they're rookie at quarterback. So it's yeah. That's what I'm going with. That's why it's tough there.
All right, Byron, you got it at 30.
I'll say
agree or disagree.
I would go with them. I would go with
Brent?
Tampa at 30th.
I caught up with the boys in Houston. Houston is
you put them at 30th. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, they down at the bottom. That's why I said they're at the bottom. I couldn't determine whether Tampa was going to be better or worse, or Green Bay was going to be better or worse. The unknowns. But Houston down there.
All right, Byron, you're 29. Who you got?
29.
Yeah,
I would go with the Panthers.
Okay, Carolina, you're 29. All right, Brent, because Durante has disappeared.
I went with the Indianapolis Colts because
mama team.
They don't have any real direction at quarterback. They don't know what they have there. There's dysfunction in the organization from the owner to his star running back.
Yeah.
And so when you are not winning games and there's a high level of dysfunction, you can't expect the team to perform well. You can have high performers perform well and there be dysfunction, but you can't have chaos from top to bottom and then expect the team to come out here and win games. I just don't see it.
I agree. Durante, Brant said the Colts.
Where at 20? That's 28, right? No,
29.
29.
Yeah. And I referenced the stuff from Jim Irsay down. So you got owner and the running back, they passing words. You don't have direction at quarterback. And when you have a dysfunctional organization that didn't win a lot of games last year and it's still dysfunctional this year, I can't see them getting out the cellar.
All right. Byron, you agree, disagree?
I would go with that. I had Arizona as my 29.
Okay.
I'm writing them down in my head. I'm writing them down, putting them on paper now. So I'm like, so I can catch up with y'all.
All right, that's a good bet. All right, so we about to hit 28, and let me get you a 28, Byron.
I had Green Bay.
Green Bay 28. All right, Durante.
I had Green Bay at 29, 28. I said Carolina.
Okay, so your 28 is Carolina. Wait, I thought you said Carolina earlier.
No, it was Atlanta. I just brought up Carolina being,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
the only reason, like I said, you got a rookie at quarterback. That's if, you know what I'm saying, if he gets to start. I'm just hesitant there. They look good, but you lost DJ Moore. You got CJ. I mean, you got Miles Sanders. I don't know why I was thinking about CJ Miles. I don't know why. But you got Miles Sanders. And it's just it's hesitant. So that's why they're down there. That's just me though.
Okay. All right, Brant, what about you? What you think?
That was 28, right?
Yeah.
We like mines. Carolina's my 28.
All right. See, now we're back on the same page, Brent.
Yeah.
It's like, nah.
Carolina, maybe my 28. I mean, like I said, they got a rookie quarterback. Like, to me, if things work out perfectly, yeah, maybe they could make a little noise. I don't know how good they're going to be. They did win the last couple games in the season last year, so there was a little momentum there. But like I said, you installing a new guy, a rookie, that's a tall task. And the division was trash last year, and Tom Brady was in it. So you think about it,
That's what I was going to say. And you got, but that quarterback, I can't call his name right now. Why is it not coming out? Can't get it out. But Andy Dalton being his backup, help him out a little bit with that would give him some vet presence. Then they picked up DJ Chark and Adam Thielen. So, I mean, defense, I don't think they changed as much except for they got Von Bell and Eric Rowe. So, we'll see.
Bryce Young was the name you were looking for, Durante. I got you.
Yeah, my fault. I could not get his name to save my life. I'm like, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So it could change. I mean, they could turn around. They could, but I just see them right now. That's what they're saying that.
Yeah.
All right, 27, because that's what we at, right, Durante?
Yeah. Yes.
Byron, were you with us with Carolina?
I had Carolina as my 30th. I got Indy as my 27.
Oh, I missed you.
Okay.
Well, I thought I hit you already.
Okay,
I'm not mad at that though.
He's still with us. We all within the same number, so I think we're fine. Like, I hit a little harder on Tampa and Green Bay than y'all did.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
So where we at, Wes? 27?
27 on. I think I was throwing on Durante.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Washington.
All right, the old Commanders with Captain Tutty.
Washington, because I mean, or no, Dallas. I had Dallas down there. Just being a hater, they let me stop playing.
Which team?
I'm picking it. I'm picking it, Brent. No, it's Washington. It was Washington. Then Brent looked. I was like, no, you know what? Actually,
that's kind of low to have Washington though.
It is for me. I have them a little higher than that. I don't think they're contenders, but all four teams in the NFC East almost made the playoffs last year. Like, think about that for a minute.
Yeah. I did, but Jacoby Brissett or Carson Wentz.
Do I get a choice?
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett.
All right. So that's how they're going into the season. We'll see what happens at week 8. I mean, because that's what they picked up as for 1 year, you know what I'm saying, with Jacoby. So, and defense, I mean, we'll see how they act. But I had them down there. That's just how I felt. It was between. I might have messed up and went too fast, but we'll go ahead. Go ahead, Byron. Who
Which
you
number
have
we
there?
at?
27.
Yeah, 27.
27. I had Indy at 27. I already said that, and then I had at 26. I had Atlanta.
All right. Well, you got Atlanta at 26. All right, Brent.
All right, so we did 27. Okay, so 27. This is my Atlanta call out. So here comes Atlanta. So we kind of
mad at it.
There go Atlanta.
All right, so Atlanta. Let's Brent. Give me your 26.
26 is Chicago.
All right,
You got them hella low. I wasn't expecting that, honestly.
I was stuck in
between. I ain't even trying to be funny. I was. Go ahead. I'll explain why.
No, so I looked at when I was thinking about it, I said, okay, I know my man's was sort of getting the field. They had a high rushing offense because they couldn't throw. But again, this is a passing league, right? So in order to win games, you got to be able to throw the ball down the field. You got to be able to go vertical up and down the field. I'm not saying you can't dominate with the run game, but the run game should set up some of the passing. They rely too much on the run, and that gives me cause for pause, especially when your quarterback is initiating the run and it's a run-heavy offense. That makes him more injury-prone. So, you're playing with, a ticking time bomb if they can't build an offense around him that's going to give him the ability to showcase his arm a little bit more. I'm not saying he can't run and use his legs. Yes, absolutely. That's his natural
but you got to get it down the field now. Like, I get it. I mean, but them picking up DJ Moore was actually not a bad pickup. Trade. Dante Pettis, who still got some burners, and then their defense: Tremaine Edmonds, TJ Edwards, DeMarcus Walker. Defense wasn't terrible, but like you said, it's all going to fall on Justin if he can show his arm off. So I can dig that. I think I put them a little bit. Where I put them at? Yes, I put them way high. Put them higher than I was supposed to. And the only reason because I was like, I feel like he'll pull off what Jalen did and get that arm. That's just me. They're not too high, but they're still in 20. I'll say that.
I had mixed emotions about it too, because I felt like you said, Justin, like to me on paper, you put him behind a decent offensive line that can protect him.
Disgusting.
I mean, and give him some people that can catch a ball. Oh man, so that I felt bad about myself, but it's Chicago, and I'm like, they don't.
And this is the beginning of the season, so I'm not mad at it, but that's how. Yeah. I like that.
All right, so Durante, who you got at 26?
26 was Indy.
Okay.
I did Indy. The only reason is because with everything what going on with Taylor, I mean Taylor's still gonna show off, but is he going to show off for them? And on top of that, wait, give me a second. I gotta go back up. Oh, here we go. And they ain't really, I mean, they picked up Gardner Minshew, Isaiah McKenzie, who got, speed for him. Not much moves in the offseason. So they still got kind of the same team. It's just that front office now. Like hearing that is like how they gonna come out now. You know what I mean? So they're low down there for me.
All right, so at 25.
Yeah.
Right, who you got on your 25?
Me or Byron?
Me?
Brent.
Oh,
okay.
You're starting with me. Okay. So I got Arizona. Kyler is the question mark. You don't know.
I can dig it.
All right.
They're still under. They're still under. I thought you had them like in the high 20s. I was gonna say.
Oh no. They.
He said no. I
mean, just think about it. I know they walked it back, but when they had to put in the contract, they need you to do film sessions. I'm just saying, y'all.
Hey, you got to do field sessions, bro. Like we ain't got time for you getting paid 100, bro. I said 100 mil. I mean a mil. Yeah, come on, come holler at me.
All right, so Durante.
What is this? Same.
This is 25.
25.
Rams.
The Rams. Okay.
LA Rams. I don't believe in them. But I don't believe they'll be bad. I just don't believe in them enough to, I mean, they didn't make any moves besides lose Jalen Ramsey. And Matt Stafford. Now I mean they still got Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford's the question mark for me. That's it. Matt Stafford and Ken McVay actually You know, because he talking. He was what he said. He said he put a quote out. Just they forgot about me, but you'll see or something like that. Not quote unquote, but something like that. So I'm like, with what team? Because I'm trying to see. I don't see anybody worth talking about honestly on that team. Just saying, but we'll see how they're down there. Only reason because Aaron Donald's still on the line too. That's why they still got that. So
anybody that's watching, if y'all want to give us y'all numbers in the comments, feel free to do so. That includes after the show, doing the show when you think about it. However, Byron, man, what you got for me?
25.
25
Right.
at Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. All right. All right, let me get you 24, Byron, while we at it.
Did you do
Las
Grant's
Vegas.
25?
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
Zona. Okay. The Raiders.
Damn.
All right, how y'all feel about the Raiders?
I mean, I don't think Byron's wrong. Like I'm kind of close with him. I had them like 1 or 2 spots higher, but let's be honest, everybody we've named so far, you could take them and put them in a bag, shake them out. All of them teams trash. We just talked about. Every team we just listed trash. Let's just be honest. Some of them have some potential if things work out right, like, but so many things have to go right for them to actually have a successful season and like beat the expectations. But like, yeah, I mean, I can't disagree with him. There's no real direction you have on offense because you're still trying to figure out can your quarterback find synergy with your receivers and that sort of thing. They were borderline playoff team last year, right? So there's that. But of course, they got a new guy running the show, so that matters. And so that's why I think Byron's right with it. I don't disagree with it. Mine is a few steps higher than Byron, but I'm with him.
All right, we'll get yours in a couple minutes then. But Durante, how you feel about that selection?
He put Oakland.
Yeah.
At
his 24.
All right, 24. That's why I put Tampa.
Okay. All right. Well,
I put Tampa at 24 just because again, Baker Mayfield question mark. So you still got Mike Evans there. You still got their defense that's still decent. They didn't make much moves, but Baker Mayfield be the question. And can that defense stay healthy?
What was your 24?
My 24.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mine was the Rams. I was one above Durante.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask Durante and I was gonna ask Byron. Do y'all think that? And I'm not trying to play Baker, but do y'all think Baker gonna make it like to the midway point of the season and still be the starting quarterback for the team? And I'm not trying to be funny. Like
no, that's a legitimate. Like I mean
I think it's
honestly, if he can just do what he did with the Rams and bring that over, because he actually acted okay, like he did okay with them when he got his chance. So if he could just keep that mindset, bring it over here, Mike Evans can have another 1,000-yard year. Just saying. But I mean, Mike Evans done it with trash quarterbacks anyway. So, but I mean, we just gotta try to believe in Baker. I ain't believing in him. Let me stop playing.
I wouldn't advise it.
And I wonder how much of Baker's resurgence was McVay talking to him, because again, it's a different setup now in Tampa, right? So McVay is sort of a quarterback whisperer. Look what he did with Goff. Jared Goff went to a Super Bowl. The only reason he didn't win one is because he met Tom Brady.
Right, exactly.
I mean, so like, you know, and then for a long time, Jared Goff didn't do anything, and then finally last year, Detroit sort of kind of looked pretty good towards the tail end of the season. So, I mean, I'd be curious to see how it plays out. Byron, do you think my man gonna be the starter halfway through the season? Still,
Baker Mayfield, yeah, I think he steps in this year.
Okay.
So you know what's crazy? If we look at it, because we got the whole South down in the bottom 20, the way it looks, it could be Carolina or Tampa making the playoffs. All right, one of them making the playoffs. Right. I don't have no. Oh no, wait! I ain't put out New Orleans. Never mind. Keep it going. Never mind.
Yeah, New Orleans is a little higher on my list.
Yeah, I did put. Yeah, I'm tripping. I put New Orleans higher, but still though.
Well, we about to go to 23, and Durante, who is your 23?
I can't count right now.
That's 23.
Hold on, I'm because I'm going backwards. I messed up.
You made the rules.
Pittsburgh
Steelers. Whoa, okay.
I put them. I don't know. I love Mike Tomlin. I really do. I mean, he finds a way to break even, but last year he didn't. So is it? I don't. I'm not saying it's. I'm not saying it's him. I'm not gonna say that at all.
No, it's
It's
definitely
your
with the
it's your
team.
quarterback. Yeah, your team didn't help you, coach. I'm sorry. Your team was like, you know what? I don't even feel like playing. I literally. And your quarterback situation. So that's my only thing. We believe in Mike Tomlin, just the team, not so much. Team, not
All
so
right,
much.
Byron.
But they made. Oh, my fault. Keep going.
Oh, I
What
thought
number we at?
you're done. Sorry.
I was just gonna say they did make Miles Boykins, they re-signed him. Allen Robinson got him in a trade from the Rams, which is again why I'm thinking why the Rams are talking. I don't know who they got to play, but anyway, defense still decent. Patrick Pearson, who's 106, still playing corner. We love Patrick Pearson though, but I mean, I think they might end up being higher by week 8, but I don't see them. It's gonna be hard with the Bengals and the Ravens. It's gonna be really hard to be a wild card because
Well, it depends on Joe. Depends on Joe Burrow, though, right? So
Yep,
the Ravens
depends
make
on
it
Joe
interesting, but we don't know about Joe's status. So the Steelers could sneak in if the Bengals get into a rut to start the season if Joe ain't playing, right?
right.
So, but I'm with you though. If Joe's healthy, yeah, that's tough. You know, you got Joe and Lamar in the same division. Ooh.
Yeah, it's really, really, really tough. So that's just me.
All right, Byron, what you got for us?
And that was 23.
Which number?
23, sir.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Brand, how you feel about that?
I can't be mad at that.
New Orleans is in my next 3 coming up. So yeah, so we're not far from each other. I'm gonna have a hot take right now, y'all. That's why here's my 23.
Who you got?
Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Tennessee Titans.
All right.
Damn. All right. Because we getting down to the nitty gritty where we're in the 20s now, so it's really tough. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I just have questions about quarterback. I don't. Yeah. Tannehill is not a life-changing quarterback, right? So, okay. So you can have Derrick. You're not gonna. I mean, you can run Derrick Henry all you want, but if you can't stretch the field, what you gonna do? They don't believe in Malik. Okay. They got Will Levi. That boy taking snap. I'm like, so they don't even know who their backup is right now. They're going Ryan Tannehill because he's the only quarterback to lead the team to any kind of prominent success. Really,
and they bored.
Right. I mean, let's just be honest. So, again, you know, can they be better? Yes. I mean, the AFC South is not particularly a super strong. I mean, Indianapolis is in there, and Houston is in there. So I've already taken 2 down. You know what I mean? So could they get into play? Sure, if they played their cards right, but. That's us imagining them capturing the lightning in a bottle from 2 or 3 years ago. I don't know that they could do that.
All right. 22. Durante. Give me 22. Brent, give me 22.
My fault. No. Hold on. It froze on me. Give me a second. All right. Chi-Town. That's right here, Chicago at 22. I had them high, but that's where I had them.
We already had the Chicago discussion. So yeah, Brent, give me your
we good.
Cleveland. And I felt mixed about Cleveland. I felt mixed.
I like where Brent's going because I want to put them down where Chicago is.
Right. If Deshaun gets hot, they could get higher, right? If he can find a groove, he could get. But what I saw last season tells me the time away from football did not do him any favors. I'm not, I mean, he's on a
lack of an amazing receiver has not done him any favors.
What are you talking about? They got Amari Cooper, the best receiver in the league.
I want to give me some water. I'll be back.
Listen, stop reading talking points from the Dallas Cowboys, and don't buy into the hype.
You said what? Huh? Oh, my fault.
You ain't never hear me talk about Amari because
you
that man named a 4-letter word in this house. You know how many times the ball would come to Amari when Dak would be on target.
A 4-letter word drop or
no, we're not. If it was a comic strip, we'd have symbols and stuff. I mean, that kind of thing.
I was asking for a friend. I didn't know. I was just
just saying.
But no, keep it a stack. Keep on. My fault.
That's hilarious. All right, so Cleveland for Brandon's 22. Byron, man, how you feel about it? And what's your 22?
Seattle.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Seattle. Gino ain't gonna do it again.
Okay.
Can't do this with Byron, bro.
Okay. And hey, listen, I can't fault Byron because I was in between. I was like, can Gino duplicate or no? I was mixed up. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Byron.
I'm not mad with Byron. I can see where he's coming from.
I don't.
All right, well, talk about it then.
I just don't see how you allow yourself to say Seattle. Like when you said the Jaguars has pissed me off earlier. Right now, I'm ready to throw hands with you. I'm about to pull up because, like, what is your reasoning behind this? You tell me that, I'll leave you alone.
I just don't feel like Trevor is the guy. I feel like he's not the guy yet.
No. We're past that. I'm talking about Seattle.
Seattle?
Yeah.
I feel like people are gonna catch on to their offense. You know, it's simple. It's just it's a simple offense. Yeah, Gino made some plays last year, but so they're gonna tighten down on that. Now they really got tape on him. You know what I mean? That's kind of like they got tape on him now. So like, oh man, Gino's Gino. Like they ain't think he was gonna make these throws. They seeing what he like. They gonna key in on that and shut it down, and then he gonna have to go to something else. And he ain't really got nothing else to go to. I mean, he still got Lockett and all them type players.
He got Lockett, he got Metcalf, Kenneth Walker, who went off last year, actually had a decent year. The line's still decent. Defense is,
but it's different when they got tape on your quarterback, though.
Right. So I
can dig what you're saying. I just want to hear that. Yeah, but I was like, dang, that's low for them because I put them.
Yeah,
that's because you put them on there. I'm defending champ on this fantasy things for this. I mean, for a reason.
You're right. It always makes its way back the fuck around. Keep it going.
Well, I was gonna piggyback off. So the other thing that you got, when you look at them, right? All right, defenses can disguise coverages, so they might, like Byron said, you look at it, they may know Gino. Because let me ask y'all a question: y'all ever see Gino direct traffic? I use Dak as an example too. We'll get to him when we get to the Cowboys. Y'all ever see him direct traffic when the play breaks down?
No.
Yes. And that's the thing to me. And I know not every quarterback is an improviser, but when a play breaks down, so the defense kind of got you. Sometimes you have to, hey, get here and I can put the ball here. And Gino, I don't really see him do that. So if the tape is out on him, like Byron's saying, we have never seen Gino be able to adapt after all of the tape is out in his playing career. Now, some of it is because he never got enough time to do it, but he's going to get at least one more crack at it in Seattle. So if he comes out and the tape is out on him and they got him figured out, if Gino doesn't adjust and start doing some things on the fly and adding his own wrinkles, even without them making adjustments from a coordination standpoint, I do think Seattle could be in trouble. But, I'm
telling y'all, he did that. He been doing that. I'm a Jets fan and watching some of his games. In West Virginia, he did that. He did do some of that.
You said it, but hold on, Wes. Now I got to jump
in. He was successful.
Brother, you said in West Virginia. Do you know how long ago Geno Smith was playing in Morgantown? Do you know how long ago that was?
It's been a while.
Bro, I don't even think I had gray hair when Geno played in Morgantown. I got lots of gray hair now. Y'all don't see it, but I got gray hair now. It's
I didn't either, but it's here now.
It's here now, right?
I got hair now. So
no, you don't have hair now. You have a lack of hair now.
Like what? Like what you mean, bro? Like
I think
talking about some.
Yeah. So
hey, do me a favor. Shut up. All right, because you.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Hey, man.
You brought it up. I was minding my good black business. You the one that brought up hair.
You wilding, you wilding,
you
bro.
said you had hair now. I'm like, wait a minute. You definitely have a lack of hair since Geno was in West Virginia. You lost some follicles or 3 or 4 or many. But that's none of my business.
You're right. That's none of your motherfucking business.
I don't know why I'm talking about your hair follicles like that. I need to find something else better to do. As a matter of fact, Byron, man, give me your 21.
21.
Pittsburgh.
Okay. Steelers. All right. We have talked about Steelers. Durante, your 21.
What I got at 21? Can you do something for cannot believe I'm about to say this. You're probably gonna be surprised. Giants.
Okay.
I feel like they're too far down.
I mean,
on the field.
It's a little low, but I mean, with some
The
of the
only reason it's low is because I just don't. Who is Daniel Jones throwing to?
He just picked up
Himself.
the tight end from the Raiders. That guy's pretty good.
Darren Waller.
Yeah, he's gonna open up that offense, man. I mean, and that's what.
Are we going to get a real Barkley this year? Like, are we going to get a watered down Barkley?
He got to play for the contract. He got to play for the contract.
Yeah, good Barkley last year.
Yeah, but he got to play for the contract, but it's I don't know. It's just I feel like that locker room going to be kind of. It just depends. Daniel Jones still there. They picked up Jameson Crowder, been in the league since I was 8. Sterling Shepard, who can't catch a cold. I swear to gosh, bro. I had Sterling Shepard 1 year for. I'm looking at this man's stats like, dog, what are you doing? Why are you even here? But we'll talk about it.
You had a bad fantasy, bro.
But I'm not listening to Wes because he ain't talking about shit. Like Brent said, the whole NFC East. I don't think nobody really noticed, but the whole NFC East could have been the playoffs at one point last year. The whole NFC East at one point. But I think Washington got knocked out. Then the Giants made so I got them that low because it's like I just gotta see. They gotta prove it to me. That's all.
Okay. I got them a little higher, but I will give you this. The health of Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley, that's gonna be what makes or breaks this team. If they stay healthy like they did last year, assuming that they can actually play and Saquon's really doing what he can on the field, they're probably going to be a playoff team. And so.
And then when week 8 come around and we see, I'll be like, all right, they shut me up. If they come out by week 8 with a 4-3 record, or I'll give them 5-2, I'll be like, all right, I'll shut the fuck up and bring them up higher. But this is start.
All right, so with that being
the receiving core is weak is what I'm pretty much getting at too, by the way, besides Darren Waller, but I'm done.
Brent, who you got at 21?
21, hey, you been playing blackjack, you gotta go Vegas, man. So that's what the Raiders mean. You go to Vegas.
You went Vegas. I love how he did that though. I do like it. Blackjack, I do like it.
All right, Vegas.
All right, Brent, go ahead and give me your number 20 since we already talked about the Raiders previously.
Well, we went from Sin City. Now we're going down to the birthplace of jazz. We're going down there to the Bayou, New Orleans.
Okay. Saints in there.
Saints
in there. We already discussed Saints. Byron, give me your 20.
Chicago.
All right. Well, we already discussed Chicago too. So, Durante, give me your 20.
I had the Raiders.
All right, we discussed the Raiders too. 19, Byron, man, who you got?
I got Tennessee.
Titans. All right, we rolling now. We getting them all out in the bottom now.
This where it gets like real, like this where it gets real, bro. Like at this point, there's no return. On your own, coach.
All right, so Brent, man, who you got at 19?
The Commanders.
All right, well, we're not ready.
Damn, I did have them low. Shit. I did have them low. Damn, bro.
You said they were almost a playoff team. I was like, well, shoot. Don't put 14 teams make it. I was like, okay, wait, shoot, they got to be, but so far there for the 14.
Did I disrespect them maybe a little bit? My fault, y'all.
Magic said you got a turnaround. It's gonna happen, but Durante, you got a 19.
Dallas. I just don't feel like.
You really have Dallas at 19?
No, I don't have them at 19. I got a troll. I got the Jets because fuck West.
I know that's a lie. Try again. Give me your real 19, please, and thank you.
Cleveland. I got Cleveland there.
That sounds more accurate.
It just depends on Deshaun Watson, and Amari Cooper if he can catch a cold or anything coming to him.
Good luck.
Balls.
Good luck.
And the defense actually isn't. They're not slouches, and we forget about Big Dog back there, Chubb. So I mean, they got the components. Just can Deshaun show off like he used to when he had Hopkins? That's all I want.
An accurate quarterback, man. He's a power
Can
forward.
he show? No matter what, can he show off like he did when he first got in the league? That's all I want. Accurate or not, can he still show off?
No.
Maybe he might tighten up. You know what? I wish you would have did this shit, Wes, because you pissed me off. Go to the next one.
18, Durante. Then give me your 18. Come on, straight up.
New Orleans.
Saints.
New Orleans.
That's word. So we can
Derek Carr. Michael Thomas comes back. Who else they picked up? They picked up a couple decent defensive pieces, I think. And Jamal. Oh yeah, Jamal Williams. I know that's not defense, but I just saw it. Jamal Williams got picked up, which he was doing fine with Detroit last year. So but we'll see. It just depends on. And then wait, Kamara just got injured. So yeah, they're at the right spot. Or not injured. He just got suspended. Excuse me.
3 games. Was it 3 games?
3 games. So he probably can show off. So I mean, and it just depends on what kind of Michael Thomas are we getting back and what kind of Derek Carr is going to be out there throwing.
Yeah, well, that'd be interesting. Brent, man, who you got 18?
I went Detroit, Motor City.
All right, Lions on the floor. All right, Byron.
18.
Mm-hmm.
I got Minnesota.
Vikings on the floor because we ain't talked about them yet.
Hmm.
All right, how y'all feel about Vikings being right there?
He said 18.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I got them a little bit like in the cusp. In the cusp.
All right, in the cusp. Byron, man, let me go ahead and get you 17 while we're here.
17. I got Detroit.
All right.
I agree. They're right there for me. It's just what's crazy is they almost made the playoffs last year, but they lost a lot low key. I mean, they lost Swift, they lost Williams, somebody else too. But they picked up our boy CJ Gardner, who said he don't like Philly. He got robbed out there. Marvin Jones, I mean, who we thought was going to be the next. So, well, some people said next Calvin Johnson at one point. So it just
Marvin
depends.
Jones is too small to be Calvin Johnson. What are you talking about?
I said some
that?
people thought
Who
before.
them people?
It was like when he first got in the league because
Man,
he was
them same
actually.
people
You know
Byron
the people he be
was talking
talking about. I be talk about them people he talking about.
Yeah.
No, did he just wait a minute? Byron just laid down an Uno reverse card. I'm done with this.
I said the same thing. We said the same thing, Byron, just about at the same time.
Hey, yo, just take my picks. I ain't saying shit else. I ain't saying a damn thing else. You ain't gotta
People
worry
I
about
be
it.
talking about, he be talking about. This them the people he be talking, really be
The
talking
same
about.
people. Y'all be talking to the same people.
And same people. Look,
Oh,
my
man.
cousin
All right.
them.
So to confirm though, Durante, you do have Lions at 17 as well.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, seriously, do you? Because I mean, you
Yep.
said okay. Bet. Brent, you got a 17.
17. I brought in the Steelers.
All right, now we bringing in the Steelers for Brent. We got them on the floor for Brent now. Oh man, poor Steelers fans. Good lord. All right, Brent, who you got at 16?
Oh, this was tough. At
Stunning
16, at 16, I got the Broncos. We got Denver, Mile High City.
Oh, Russ is expecting a new child.
Oh, is that a statement?
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah,
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Yeah.
so they got a new kid on the way. Yeah, he's scoring at home. You ain't
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes it matriculates onto the field, and hey, maybe that put him too low. And we're
I know,
revisiting.
that's why I put it out there for you, just let you know. Hey, kid on the way.
No disrespect, man, Denver. Hey, I didn't know the man had a new one on the way. Listen, y'all mess around to make the playoffs. I ain't mad at you.
Talking shit though.
Shout out my Broncos fans that may or may not be still watching. I don't know if you're still watching or not. But Durante, I know you salty over there. Who's your 16?
Huh?
Spread your iodine salt or whatever. Go. Who's your 16?
These nuts.
I believe it. That's
Tennessee.
Eagles, right?
I had Tennessee right there.
Titans. Okay. That's
Because Never mind, I don't want to explain no more because I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't care. I don't got friends. I don't got nothing in my life.
Well, I mean, hey man,
he couldn't even land that one. Now that one, he knew he went too far. That way, my man got to the end. Like, shoot, I can't even say that.
I can't say what I want to say. I'll talk to Byron offline since his friends are listening that never comment. I just want to say I'm sorry. I apologize. Y'all can comment and say, you
met people who was listening to the podcast. All right,
two freaking people out of 100 people that come up, like, Byron, what are we doing?
Every time you keep adding on people, like I'm curious about this. Like every time somebody gets playing,
this is what I want to know. Since we're talking about now, we want to bring it up. No,
all right, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, and we want to bring it up. And we want to bring it up. Brent had more people in here last week than you have in the last 18 years. I want to know where in the fuck are your people at? Since we're talking about it, I met 2 people that I did meet them, but they don't say shit. That watch the show, but they don't say nothing. I'm talking about people that come in here. I'm talking about people that come in here and make their comments. But all you say is your people are busy. Your people are too busy. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, they watch the show. What y'all want them comment? You want to watch the show? Now watching the show ain't good enough. Now they got to comment. Come on, man.
Hey, Byron's people, whomever you may be, I appreciate you watching the show, and
I appreciate y'all watching. But Byron keep bringing up like,
if you don't,
he's
mind.
Like, yo, I didn't. He's like, yo, I didn't shoot him, but I ain't got no alibi. Like, I ain't got no proof that these people actually like. Two people.
Let me help you.
People is fine.
Let me help you, Byron. Let me help you, Durante. Since Byron, for whatever reason, doesn't seem to be able to ask y'all. For the people that support Byron, would you please comment on the show and give us your opinions on the topics that we talk about? Let us know how you feel. Let us know what you think about what we have to say.
Don't do it, bro. Just watch it, bro. Just watch it, bro. Just watch it.
What Byron has to say, because I know some of y'all don't always agree with what Byron has to say. Maybe that's why he don't want y'all to comment. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. But y'all express y'all's opinion and let us know what y'all think about the Experts About Nothing and what we have to say on the show. But anyway,
y'all don't exist.
Mr. Elam, Byron, that is.
Y'all don't exist.
Mr. August, please give us your number 16. Please and
thank you. Come on, August, Allen, nigga.
Jets.
Wait a minute, what?
Jets. I got them as a playoff team. They top. That's the top. 16 teams go playoff.
That is the what? You said how many teams supposed to be in the playoffs?
16.
Nigga, can you?
Jets. Okay.
Nigga, 16.
Yeah, 16 teams make the playoffs. That's half the league, right?
That's cool. No, I want to hear. I want to make sure we heard that correct. Run the tape. I'll wait till the playoffs, see how many fucking teams make it.
Well, I had to look this up, so now maybe my research is wrong. According to the internet, it's actually 14 teams, 7 each conference. The top seeds get the bye, and then 2.
Don't tell him shit because he know everything.
I mean, but my research could be wrong. I know they talked about expanding the playoffs, so maybe they are. But I looked it up the other day because I couldn't remember. I thought it was like the NBA where half the team makes but it's not. It's 14.
No, it's 14. Nigga, turn this shit into 16, the NBA.
14. I got them barely making it, bro. Because Aaron Rodgers, I can't count him out with the team.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
So are we 16? 14? What you
he treated Aaron Rodgers like LeBron.
These are just the power rankings, though. Like these are just the power rankings. So I got them at the top in halfway. So anybody from 16 to 1 in my eyes can make it.
We're now what I call in the mix. I have a color coded chart with mine, so we in the mix now. That's what Byron's saying.
Yeah, we in the mix. We in the into the thick of
16. Well, we don't.
You got yours color coded. I want to see that.
I have to show you. I got it's red, yellow, and so it's like a stoplight. You got green, yellow, and red.
I love it.
Boy, them yellow. Anyway, 15 for Durante, man. Where we at? Oh, y'all want to discuss this Jet situation? I don't know. Y'all want to?
Yeah, that don't sit right with me.
I want to.
As much as I troll,
now we can get to it later.
Even in power rankings, I just can't. Starting the season, seeing them on tape, and seeing how they played last year, and having a top 5 quarterback in the
Yes.
last 10 years.
Let's not even talk about that.
That's
Let's talk about top 5 defense. Let's talk about that.
Yes.
Can we
Like, think
talk
about
about
it. This team, if they had a quarterback who could remotely throw the
last
ball,
year they were in the playoffs.
Yeah,
They were.
they needed 4 touchdowns probably to become a playoff team. They just needed 4.
Four. That was it. No, but since we're all on the subject
done.
about teams
My list
that
is
should
done.
be,
It's official.
I don't want you
but
to change it. It's just-
no. I don't want you to change it. But since we're touching on the
I ain't
fact
changing
of
nothing.
playoff teams, I really do. I wasn't going to go back, but now I am. These niggas came back from a 20+ point deficit to win a playoff game, and they're at 30. Anyway, I just want to throw that out there. But that don't sit well with me, them being that low. You got them in at least top 10. I had them at 30, but
they just so since we're talking about them, so we don't have to revisit. I have them at 8. I just want y'all to know they're at 8. I think
it's about what it should be. But
I think that this is the Jets' division to lose. You got dysfunction in Buffalo. New England is not what it used to be. And you don't know what's happening with Tua in Miami. So with the question marks with the other 3 teams, like we said, we had a team last year basically that just needed a quarterback.
I hate this fool so much.
You plugged in a top 5 all-time quarterback, and if they can protect him, keep him clean. I mean, how can they don't even have to change the offense that much if they don't want? Just have somebody put the ball where a receiver can get their hands on it.
Roger said, if you give me a line, whom shall I fear?
Yeah, I want y'all to think about this team.
You said, whom shall I fear? Hey, let me stop that. Oh shit, Byron, I like you. I really do. I love you. Like I do. Sometimes your takes be killing me.
Well, I mean, my takes kill you all the time, but
he said they're in the mix, and so that's what Byron is saying. So I agree with him.
They're in the mix.
If Aaron Rodgers comes out and stinks up the joint, then they're gonna be in trouble because that's the higher paid version of what they had last year.
But
if he comes out and be the real deal, though, oh man.
But if John Legend didn't make a song for Green Light for that team, that was it. He said, "Give me the green light," right there, and they in top 10. I'm on paper.
Defense is trash. Put us down there. If the defense don't do what they supposed to do, put us down there. But if you give us the defense and a competent quarterback, I am high on the Jets. I know it's my team, but that defense.
Nah, I mean you got room to be.
Hey, Brent, I'm telling you, we got money. I need Zach
stop talking to me about Zach Munn. I told you the only way you get him, you're gonna send me number 12. You give me Aaron, and you can have what you can have, Zach. It's fine. You gotta take Dak too, though. I don't want Dak. You can take 4.
You said I don't want that. You can have that. Yeah.
I'm just giving me assurance right there. You know, the Jets, we pay centers well. We look out for people. We pay our offensive line. We've always taken care of them for the most part, except for maybe that one time. But we ain't gonna do that to you. So, just come on over to the Jets. We got you. But other than that, the offensive line, I have a couple questions there. Everywhere else, I feel good about the team. But that's not a hit up there. Durante, 15.
15 was Minnesota.
All right. Back to the Vikings. All right, we
had them kind of high, but I feel like they made the playoffs last year. They might have needed a couple pieces, but the question is just at running back. But Madison ain't do too bad for him either. So I mean, can Kirk Cousins finally get him over that hump? That's the question. That's it.
Oh, Cousins
on paper, strong.
I feel like Kirk can get him back to the playoffs, maybe, but I don't know about over the hump.
Yeah.
Brand, who you got at 15?
15, I got the New England Patriots.
Just say Dallas, Brand. Stop playing.
Oh, don't worry, we ain't got far.
Yo, we got the Patriots both at 15. That's crazy.
We ain't got far to go for Dallas. We're gonna get there real soon, Durante.
So you got the Patriots doing better than the Jets? Never mind. Let's move.
I'm not counting out Bill Belichick. Their division ain't that strong.
I know, but you count the Jets. No, never mind.
Wait a minute. No, hold on. Please be serious right now. Please be serious. You said the division ain't that strong? Oh, like no. Looking into that. All right.
Nobody's running away with it, is what I'm saying, Durante. Nobody's running away.
All right, my fault.
All right, Byron, who's your 14? I assume Miami Dolphins next.
Rams.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you've been ranking this stuff. Okay. All right, Rams. All right, Brandon.
I feel like Sean McVay gonna have a bounce back season. I feel like they're gonna go to the playoffs. I mean, you got Stafford and you got you still got, you know what I'm saying, Aaron Donald on the other side of the ball, man. You can't count that out. And I think everybody gonna be healthy this year. So hey, that's a recipe for a playoff team.
Ooh, that's a big jump from everybody else. All right.
They can do that, bro. They're not too far away from the Super Bowl.
Okay. 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 I just can't stop saying okay. Okay.
Y'all told me to shut up earlier, so
that's something else right there. Durante, man, talk about it.
Y'all told me shut
They
up.
got weapons, bro. They got Cooper.
Like, 25, man. Brant, you had him at 24. So
Well,
I can't see Sean McVay having a back-to-back.
Well, I would say I would agree with that, but the problem is he got the same old washed. We don't know what Matt Stafford's got left in the tank. Let me say that. I'm not calling him washed till I see him on the field again. But he is older. Also, let's remember, Sean McVay had several years of Jared Goff, and it took a quarterback change for him to get back to the spotlight. I almost wonder, is it going to take another quarterback change to put? I'm not saying that the season's done. Maybe if Stafford's healthy, like you say, maybe he can come out, put the ball where it needs to, and his experience will help him. But if he's not 100% or he gets injured again, I think Sean McVay, if he stays with Los Angeles as a head coach, his next shot at it going to be with a new quarterback. Because seemingly when the first year he's got a quarterback, lightning in a bottle. I mean, but now I don't know. And again, Matt Stafford is arguably, borderline Hall of Fame at this point, right? We could say that he's probably going to get in. He's not first ballot or nothing, but he's probably a Hall of Famer based on his numbers. So, but he is older. So, but I see what you're saying, Byron. If they're healthy, they could be a playoff team. Yes, I can see that.
Yeah, but look at the defense side of the ball.
Yeah.
They're still solid.
What about the Jet? Man, I'm gonna leave Jets alone now. Good Lord. Brand, man, who you got at 14?
I have the Dolphins. They would be lower. I tried to put them in the center because I felt like with the question marks around Tua, you don't know. They got weapons along the board, but if you don't have somebody to conduct the orchestra, you're in trouble.
I got them farther down, man. I feel like they tuned up, man. They tuned up for real.
Let's just go and get your Dolphins numbers now. What you got?
No. Fuck that. Just go through the numbers. Nah, fuck that. Go through the numbers. We'll come back to it in a second.
We at you, Durante, because I think he said
New England. Damn it. Oh, fuck.
I when we talk about the AFC East, I'm curious because this man is
New England. If out of all the teams,
AFC East, we got. Okay, sorry, New England. You said
out of all the teams, if anybody's gonna be last, it probably be them, just because of how strong, in my opinion. Just throw that out there. That this, yeah, that's me though. So I don't know. I don't watch football from what I was told. So here I am.
But
at this point,
without
who told you that?
A nigga with a fucking beard.
But without arguing,
Big Dogs only hat shot Big Dogs only, y'all. But yeah, fuck him.
Between 14 and 15, y'all right there with the Patriots. So that's right there with y'all, right there with each other. Y'all calibrated, as people would say. Brent,
that was 14, right?
I caught that, Wes. I caught that.
I can't.
Calibrated. Oh my god.
Byron, man.
Oh, you know what? I fucked up. I was so frustrated with what Byron said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the AFC East, Seattle is at 13, but
Why is everybody so frustrated about what I say?
Seattle is at 14, New England's at 13. So just my 13 now. I fucked that up. My fault.
Okay. I got your team as being in the mix of the playoffs, and you saying I'm shitting on you?
You got the Dolphins and the Patriots ahead of my team, man. That's crazy. No, you got Dolphins and Patriots ahead of my team. I got questions, but that's not another Patriots at 13 for
yeah.
But y'all gonna have a competitive, a way competitive, division.
If everybody's healthy, it should be a fun ride.
Like nobody's gonna run away with it. I don't see. I feel like it's gonna be tick for tack, man, and that's gonna make it the play step up when they play people outside the division. They play just gonna excel. They're just gonna beat up on each other within the division like we did, and they're gonna be like 3 teams gonna go to the playoffs. Watch.
Yeah, we pulling y'all this season, so that should be interesting.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm not shitting on y'all at all. That's what I'm saying. It's like I got your teams all in the mix.
Only one of those is my team. You just happen to have them below. Anyway, it's not another. Byron,
They in the top half though.
Was throwing me off though.
Byron,
All of them in the top half.
The plurality is us because we haven't talked about Dallas yet. So he's saying my team too. Us. I think that the y'all is me and your team.
I don't think that's what he was saying at all.
He hasn't said Dallas yet. I mean, so he said he gotta be in the mix.
But I have everybody team in the top half though.
He literally just said when he got to New York, he was like, everybody else up the top of this list is in the mix. I mean, he said that.
I know, but he
did. But I think
that's what I said.
So he said y'all's teams. Your team, my team. They share the same team, so they got the same rooting interest. But it says 2 teams, Wesley. Your team.
I mean, Wes, we didn't go to the Super Bowl last year. I mean, so I gotta have us a little high. I ain't got us number 1.
Hey, Brent, look at his face and realize you helped him out.
What doing, bro? Like somebody please.
Look at his face and realize you helped him out again. I want you to recognize his face.
Stop helping him, yo. Stop.
So you
stop helping him.
We on 13.
They don't like nobody to even agree or sound like they on my side. Like, yo, I'm just feel like y'all just haters, bro.
I'm not a hater. I just want you to realize. Listen to his voice now, Brand. Listen to his voice. Listen how he said it. I want you to recognize the Byron tells. Anybody that everybody else don't listen to this. You don't listen to what I just said. But anyway,
man, running back, run the tape, man. You know what I said.
I love it.
Move along.
13. I think we're on 13, right?
Brand, who's your 13?
I'm the Vikings finally get in at 13. I'm with you guys. Question marks at running back. I mean, we just don't know. But I think they'll be in the mix. In theory, they should be at the top of their division, but we'll see.
I got them higher. I got them lower on the list because their running game is so suspect. Then I can't. So the defense ain't got to be honest with them. They know, okay, Kurt, he going to number. So your boy JJ,
right.
He going to JJ, bro. I mean, come on, bro. You gonna have to look. Your first read gonna be him. Like
I swear, Kirk just throw the ball in there. I don't think he make reads, bro. I think he just looked at the man kind of open, just early. He like if I just pull it, he going to get it.
Bro, he pulled Fitzpatrick was like.
Yeah, you're right. He catch the ball. That's what I say.
He gonna catch the ball.
Kirk just like, can I throw the ball far enough that he gonna just get it? Like, I just need
can
to
I find it?
Can I just throw it? Can I throw it far enough?
Right, can I just throw it?
He see a purple streak. He letting it go.
Right.
He just said, "Huh?"
He said, "Oh, I see the look." He said a little sliver green between the purple and whatever else is everything. He like, there he is.
There he is. I'm letting it go. Hey, and that's a good choice too.
Let that. Hey, he said, "Let that thing fly."
Right. Pow.
And that's
that thing fly, bro. This is tough. I just realized how tough this is.
Byron, who's your 13?
Because I'm revamping my show.
Washington.
Okay.
In come the Commanders.
And the only reason I got them high on the list is that quarterback gonna make or break them. They're gonna look extremely good or they're gonna look extremely bad. So I had to put them in there, being their defense is so solid, bro. Top 10 defense.
Yeah.
The defense is solid as hell. So that's the only reason they up that high. If that defense wasn't as solid, they'd have been in the 20s easily.
I'm not gonna say it again. Durante, who's your number 2? Every time he just brings up another reason why the Jets should be that low.
I just laugh hard because he said top 10 defense, but these niggas up here.
But they're in the mid. Bro,
I just messing with
That's the question, Mark. I just asked a question, yo. This is my one question. If you put the Redskins quarterback or Commanders quarterback against Aaron Rodgers quarterback, and then you put them at 16, and that math ain't mathing. But top 5 to top 10. All right. Anyway, I just
all right, Devontae. I got a question.
All All right.
In this day and time, what do you
Yep.
need more? A defensive line or shut down corners? Which one do you need the most?
I would say a defensive line.
Who
Actually,
has the
no.
best defensive line
Actually,
between no, stop. Who has the best defensive line
no,
between
you
Washington
can change up.
and the
You can
Jets?
change up all the fucking time. You be like, no, I want to go
And
with this
that's
team.
where I'm
Actually,
at
no,
with
it
it.
depends on. You know what? I'm gonna pull you. It just depends on who show out on the first game. It depends on who show out better on the first game.
Oh my
I'm gonna pull you.
gosh, bro. He
I'm
won't
pulling
answer the
you.
question, bro.
You
Who
do the
has
same
listen,
fucking
okay.
thing.
Okay,
It depends
Devontae,
on the
and
first
here's
game.
my
Depends on first game.
okay.
Depends on first
Instead
game.
of you trying to use me against me, I'll just explain. I pick Washington ahead of them because they had the better defensive line. Okay, I'm
All right.
going with the defensive line. We're the Eagles. Our strong point is what? Our defensive line. So that's
Yep.
why I go with the defensive line.
So
Yes,
okay.
and listen, if the Jets had our defensive line, they would be number 1. Straight like that.
But I want you to hear. Hold on, Wes. But I want you to hear what you said earlier.
The
What
corners
Wes
are
said
there.
earlier. You said, Wes said they're a top 5 defense, and then you just said, yeah, the Redskins are top 10 defense. So, and we've had this argument before. But if I say a person's top 5, that means they better than 10. So why the fuck does that matter now?
But these
And then
are
on top
our
of that,
opinions, though.
you got. You're right.
These are
You
our
right.
opinions, though. This is my
But I'm
ranking.
just trying to get you
My
get you
ranking.
see what Wes is saying though, because you
I get what he's saying. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. This is my okay. I pick my fantasy team. You pick your fantasy team. Like
It's true.
nobody's
I-
wrong.
this is true. This is true.
I just love, and everybody that watches this show does as well, Byron Logic. It is.
I love
amazing.
Byron Logic. That's it.
And
We
Byron,
love
can you give me
Byron
your
Logic.
number 12?
God.
I'm not saying nothing else about whatever like
Bro,
your picks
Giants.
anymore.
All right, okay.
Okay.
Giants on the floor.
Yep.
All right.
And I concur with that. I have them at 12 too. There are question marks about the health of the running back and quarterback. Also, motivation for Saquon. We talked about that, so that's why I put them there. They should be.
Talk shit to him, man. Shit. Me and him got the similar rankings. We got some numbers are the same. Like ain't nobody talking shit to him.
Well, that's because only time I started really talking when we got to them Jets, and he got him at 8. So I'm okay.
Yeah, they are at 8 on my list. That was different. I think they should win the division. The only reason the Jets don't win the division is somebody gets hurt or the Jets lack the will to do it because it's their division for the taking. I don't think Buffalo is going to be what they've been the last 3 or 4 seasons. New England, you can't count Bill out, but I don't think they're going to be like you said. I don't think anybody runs away with it. I think if the Jets win it, they win it by a game or 2. But it's their division to lose.
I feel like it's too much depending on Aaron Rodgers, bro.
How is it? Never mind. Okay.
I don't know. It just
his
we
opinion.
gotta see. I got them right in the middle because we gotta see. That's it.
His opinion.
So let me ask you. Let me ask you this, Byron. So, and I see what you're saying. Let me ask you, if you think so. Let's say the Jets run the ball like they did last year, and Aaron, they don't ask him to do what, because I know it seems like they're asking him to be the savior. They're asking him to throw the ball 40 times.
Yeah.
Again. Let's say he doesn't have to. Say they only ask him to throw maybe 20, 25. All right. Would you? And let's say he's accurate. He's his normal Aaron Rodgers. So he's an improvement over Zach, right? They should be a better team. Now, granted, the ball's got to fall the right way. They got to make the right plays. Sometimes you have 50-50 games where one play decides the game. So I get that. But I think they should be better. But you say, I see what you're saying. There's a lot of pressure on Aaron. If they come out and think they got to air it out, they're going to be in trouble because that's not really the Jet style. It's really not any successful Jet team in the last 2 decades has been predicated on the run game, setting up everything else.
Yeah.
And
I think it's gonna be like, okay, so you got anytime they have a good quarterback, it's like, okay, most teams when they have a good quarterback, they defer to that good quarterback. Look at like Mark Sanchez. When they had Mark Sanchez, bro, they were just animals because they didn't have to depend on him. They had every other thing covered, bro. Defense, lockdown corners. We ain't even got to talk about that. Defensive line, crazy. Like, they didn't have to depend on that. Like, I think with Aaron Rodgers, they're gonna try to run everything through him and try to make him make the hard throws when he ain't got to do that, man. Just make the right play and keep it moving. We just got to see how the team runs. Now, if that Hall guy comes out here balling, then we got a whole different animal. You need to refeed him, and hey, bro, you do the check downs and you throw a couple of deep balls a game. That's it.
Right.
That's all. That's it. I'm coming to dance for y'all. That's it. Avenue. You know what I mean?
We got running. That's the thing with the Jets right now. This is what I like about the team, and I'll just talk about it real quick.
Bro, I like y'all team. That's the thing. I'm not shitting on y'all.
Okay, I understand. I'm just saying what you're saying we don't have. I feel like at this point in time we do. The running backs are solid.
Well, Wes, can it click though?
You know the corners. You know these corners. We got a solid, and that the defensive line. Man, it's
but Wes, it's Hall gonna be able to get in rhythm with Aaron Rodgers back there because they know what Zach was. He won't bounce to sit there and throw the ball 50 times. It's Hall gonna be able to get in rhythm because when he get going,
but that's
it's a wrap.
That's the thing though, Byron. The way we ran last year, we ran by committee. It was like so many deferences on running back. We went through like in certain games, like almost to the third option.
But your boy Hall was in rhythm, bro. Stop that. You know that boy Hall was in rhythm.
He was good. He got his numbers, but I'm saying the rest of the other running backs got their numbers too. It was a very interesting concept, and I know that we won't see as much of that this season, which is
okay. Then Wes, that's why I have to put y'all down because I don't know what I'm getting.
but I'm not going to defend the Jets any longer because it's pointless. I'm not going to do that. I want to hold the show.
Is it clicking? Is it gonna click? That's it. I gotta know what y'all doing. I don't know y'all scheme.
Yeah. I know, but we gotta keep moving because we running late. Well, we ran late. But number 11. Oh, no, actually number 12, Durante. Sorry.
Denver.
Okay. Denver Broncos. All right.
Sean Payne's the coach. So we'll see how he acts.
I got Denver number 11 as well.
Okay. Yeah. If Russ, I was a little lower than I was at 16, but that's my in the mix. Yeah. That's my in the mix.
That's still you're in the mix, sir.
If Sean can whisper to that man and get that man,
that's a wrap, bro. I'm telling you.
I mean, think about it. He's even though we ain't seen him run the ball a lot in the last couple seasons, that's a more mobile Drew Brees, bro. That's dangerous.
And he got weapons.
And you got the same coach that got Drew Brees, because we've seen Drew Brees out there with the Chargers, and I mean I ain't knocking him; he was okay, but that wasn't the same Drew Brees we've seen in New Orleans. That's a whole different kind of guy,
right?
I agree. And Brent, who you got at 11?
So 11, I got the Seahawks. I got Geno. I think Geno. I was hesitant on Geno. I think Geno comes out and performs, and the division that they are in, other than the 49ers, is pretty weak. The 49ers is their real only competition in the division, but the 49ers are up on my list.
They could be a wild card again.
Yeah, so I think they can sneak in as a wild card.
Durante, number 11.
Chargers.
All right.
I don't believe in a team that gives up that many points in the playoffs. I'm sorry, but they still. I'm being real. Like seriously, I'm being real. You don't give up that and then still get honors as a top 5 quarterback, in my opinion. Because I mean, you saw what they did to Matt Ryan when he gave up. They put that man to hell. We forgot Matt Ryan was in the league at one point. So
give me your 10.
But now they treat Justin Hubert like no, fuck that. That man, no. They still got a decent team. They still can probably win their no, they can make wild card because Kansas is in their division. But yeah.
We ain't touching them yet. Number 10, sir.
Who, me or they ain't say that 11?
No, we got 11. It's Chargers, Broncos, Seahawks.
Okay, all right. 10 Jaguars because they beat that team. That's 11. Nah, I think Trevor finds his own this year. I mean, he started sniffing it last year. I mean, he kept his composure in that game. So it's like if you can carry that over with the team you got in that the running back, I might be saying his last name wrong, but he's balling. So I think they'll be fine.
All right,
I think they'll win that division. By the way, too, I think they'll win that division.
I feel like they slow starters though, bro. They catch on too much at the end. I feel like they got to start fast. They just always slow starters, man. That's why I had to put them low unless they slow starters.
I don't
Trying to
disagree with that
find
with you.
them. I
They do
can't.
run
Why
slow.
can't I find
Like
them?
two
Brent,
ish.
who you got at 2?
Oh, because they. Oh, go ahead, my phone.
Oh no! Breaking news. Hang on, y'all. Here come the Dallas Cowboys
Them boys.
At 10?
Here
at
come
10.
the boys.
At 10.
I ain't gonna lie. I put them
This
high.
is a
I don't even mean to do that.
This a come to Jesus moment for this team. You got a quarterback that might not have a job next year, at least in Dallas. You got a head coach that might get fired partway through the season if the team don't come out to win. You're asking a franchise that had not had repeat 10-plus win seasons to do it not one time, not 2 times, but 3 times in a row. We did it back-to-back the last 2 seasons. Last time that happened, we won a Super Bowl. Well, guess what happened this offseason? We didn't win no Super Bowl, so you ain't got no dynasty brewing. You lose one of your best tight ends. You got your second string guy, which I think they might have even cut him since I've reading some of the releases since they started training camp. And I'm just like, at some point, the team is just falling apart. I honestly think, and this is if it happens, you heard it here first. If not, I'll be wrong, and I'll be glad to be wrong. And maybe the Cowboys will have a really good year. I think they're in the mix potentially, but really, I'm almost certain Jerry Jones trying to blow this team apart. I really am. The stuff with
You're
Zach
like
Martin
the-
was up with Zach Martin. Zach Martin has been the best offensive lineman that you've had in a long, long time. And you don't want to pay him, and you say, well, we're trying to pay players in the future. Well, what players are you going to pay in the future if you're not going to have Dak on the team next year? Because basically you're going to be rebuild mode.
Shit, you already paid. Yeah, you already paid.
With Trayvon, and I don't know
Trayvon and what's name?
I don't know why they gave that boy all
Parsons.
that money. My man baits people to throw into him, and when he's not in the position, as you like to say, Durante, the man get burned 99% of the time. Every now and then he get lucky. He get he baits them and he recovers.
Don't say that, Brent, because I don't watch the game. But anyway,
I'm just saying. So there's a lot of question marks with Dallas, and nothing to me seems like it's set in stone. I love my boys. I wish them well. If they use Dak like they used Cooper last year, and they run the ball heavily, if Tony Pollard's healthy for that and the line can hold up, ask Dak to throw the ball 20, 25 times a game.
If Ezekiel played fullback,
he could if they want to bring him in. But if you are asking Dak Prescott to throw the ball 30, 40 times a game, you're going to turn him into a turnover machine. The man he's not accurate. He's got a cannon of an arm. He can sling the ball way down the field, but he's not accurate, and he throws interceptions in the tight coverage. Some of them come off players' hands, and I can't fault him for those. But there are other times where you throw to the same spot where you just got beat, and the dude deflects the ball, and you go back to the same spot. They run the same plays, the same route, and the corner bites on it and gets the interception that he almost had the last play. You can't have boneheaded decisions like that and be the franchise quarterback of a team. You could if you were any other franchise, but the Dallas Cowboys, we America's team.
Any other franchise.
I'm saying, but who else hypes themselves up like that year after year after year after year after year? Dallas Cowboys. They're the only ones that hype themselves up. We bill ourselves as this, and then we for the last 28 years we've performed subparly. Every other team in this division, well, Washington notwithstanding, let me put them. The other 2 teams in this division, Philadelphia and New York, have played for Super Bowls and have both won Super Bowls. Okay, Washington can't get out their own way because they got a corrupt owner that's now out the way. So maybe with Magic and his ownership group coming in, that he's a minority owner with, maybe they turn that ship around. You know who ain't got a new owner? The Dallas Cowboys.
You know who ain't getting a new owner?
The Dallas Cowboys. So I have them at 10. Now, Philly brothers, y'all can say what y'all want to say. I done told you from a Cowboys fan. I know a lot of Cowboys fans probably mad with me. I'm just a realist.
Talk to him. And Byron, give me your number 10.
Baltimore. I thought I already said that.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
No.
Baltimore.
No, we just running late. You getting tired. But Durante, number 9. Give me
Dolphins, because I don't know what Tua going to do. But that team on paper looks amazing.
Yeah.
On paper looks great.
And Byron,
and they were. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just getting ready to say they were a couple games off from probably actually winning that division for real last year because they started off with like 6-0, 5-0. So, yeah.
But I fear that something happens to one of those, that 3, either Tua or Hill. That team's a whole different dynamic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Easily. I mean, I don't wish injury upon nobody, but I'm just saying if that, comes to it, I mean, that's going to be a whole different ball game. So
they play off one thing, speed. Like that's it.
Speed.
That's all you got.
So
I mean,
yeah, that's why they're at 9 for me. But on paper, great, beautiful, love it, here for it. Play with them on Madden probably.
We just a tad bit off. A few different, but I think all of us is pretty much close.
Right.
Oh, you got a 9, Byron.
Especially this top 10, bro.
I got Dallas.
Dallas.
I
Boys
can't
back on
believe
the flow.
I am the highest. I'm the biggest hate.
And
Well,
I
I'm the
love
biggest,
it. I absolutely
I
love
am the
it.
biggest
I'm a
troller when
realist,
it
bro.
comes
Like,
to this. No.
I'm a
I
realist.
don't got them no higher than 5. Where I got them at? Oh, go ahead, Wes. We'll be at
Brent,
9.
give me your 9.
All right.
Jacksonville.
All right, and I know you're 8. So, Byron, give me your 8.
Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, and I had Dallas right there at 8. I'm the only one that I'm the biggest troller when it comes to Dallas. I put them higher than both of y'all.
We
I'm
was
not.
all agree. So
On paper, that's why I'm giving them the power because it's on paper amazing. Y'all got Steph, y'all got Gilmore, y'all signed them boys to big contracts. They hype now, but is Dak going to come out and play football? That's what we're worried about.
They don't need to make him play football.
So.
That's the problem. They need him in spots. They just need him to put the ball where it's got to go. He's got a better arm than Cooper. He's taller. He's stronger. He can extend plays in a different way. But when they ask him to become a pocket presence, it does not work out well for them. It has not worked out well for them since Tony Romo was no longer in his headset. I know he had another good season after that where they were like, oh, this is the comeback year. You know, after he broke the leg, he was comeback player of the year. Okay, yeah, but I mean, he also came back from injury just so happened to stay healthy, so he's able to put up big numbers. Fine. He was never as much of a threat without Tony Romo in his headset. And then, you know, if I was Jerry Jones, I'd be like, Tony, CBS ain't treating you right. Let me give you some money. Come over here and talk. Get up in Dak's ear. You can be the offensive coordinator. You know, Mike can still call the plays, but I want you in the ear. That's the last voice he hears before the snap. Look for this and this, Dak. I guarantee you it'd make a great difference in Dak's career, but, you know.
Another Cowboys fan has entered the room.
Yep. Appreciate you, Gregory. Yep.
Gregory says, I agree with your assessment of the Cowboys, Brant, but for the reasons that you mentioned, I have them a couple slots down from where you have them.
So he have them even lower than I do. He's realist. Yep.
Hey.
You asking this team to have 3 winning seasons.
Yeah, you're asking them that, but like I said, on paper, looking like it, that's why I'm going by what they came off the offseason, everything like that. That's what I was going by. Saying,
how's
you know
the
what,
defensive
they
line
look
looking?
like a top. They look like a top 10 team.
They look good. But the problem is they get gassed in the second half. I'm with you, but like if the offense did their job, even if they don't score every drive, if they move the ball and get a couple first downs, you buy the defense some breathing room. That defense last year was good. They would have been better if in the second half of games Dallas wasn't playing with the lead and trailing and having to come back, keeping the board. So they would have a lot of 3 and outs trying to get down the field quickly. Kept the boys on the field, got them gassed. Look at the playoff game. Them boys was winded because the Dallas offense could not get enough first downs to keep them off the field long enough to catch their win. So when they came back, the pass rush couldn't get home. Our secondary is good, but it is not great. What makes it look great is that ups the front, so when they rush, the quarterback has, 4 or 5 seconds, and if the ball's not out, somebody's touching them.
Did he just say when they rush?
Yeah, like when they're blitzing, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted you to say that again. That sounded good because when I say defensive line, I
mean, yeah, I was our secondary is not great. We got one dude that baits people. I mean, Durante talks about it all the time. He cracks on us about it. We got one dude that baits people. He doesn't even play the coverage he's supposed to play half the time.
That boy's scared to play up.
I never had a problem with you talking about
Wes. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
I ain't say you, Wes. Wes, I ain't say you. I ain't say you.
Line. Oh, okay. Well, then never mind then. Let's move on. Brandon, who's your number 7?
I'm just going to ignore his punk.
Number 7, I got the Chargers. Now, I see what Byron said about them. Yeah.
No, y'all.
I got the Chargers. I really do.
My top 7 is crazy. Y'all gonna be like, what? Okay.
Yeah, we know. We get it.
Durante, let me get your 7, and then we're gonna get Byron's top 7 because he said it's gonna be crazy.
Okay.
Ravens. I got Ravens at top 7. Odell Beckham just joined. What kind of Lamar?
That ain't enough.
All right. Just I can't finish, so it's cool.
Finish
Go
it
ahead,
out,
go ahead,
Durante. Talk to me.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying the moves that I've tried to throw out the moves that they made. But anyway, Odell Beckham joined. I mean, like Byron said, might not be enough, but I mean, is what it is. What kind of Lamar Jackson are we going to get? Is the question on my mind. I need to know. Is the money going to his head, or is he going to come out and be the Lamar that we saw glimpses of? Like, oh, okay, Lamar, I see. But defense is decent still. So that's all we're worried about.
Top 10?
Top 10?
Defense.
Like going in, or you talking about this year? Oh, excuse me, you talking about going in or last year?
This year, last year, wherever.
Oh,
top
10
10 right
I
now.
think. I want to say top 15.
Top 15.
Top 15.
Okay.
All right, Byron, give me your 7.
Top 7? My top 7. Number 7, I got 7. At top, I got you. At 7, San Francisco. At 6, Cleveland.
Whoa. Stop right there.
Yeah.
We'll get the rest in a second. I mean, yeah, we'll get the rest of yours after we run through them. So 49ers have appeared on the list. It's the first time we've seen them. So
49ers are hold on. I gotta pull it back up.
They will be lower if they had a quarterback.
Like
what,
higher than
49ers?
the list, like up to closer to number 1. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
You said lower is okay.
I feel like Purdy was their guy. This is me though. That boy played. It'd been a different ball game. I'm just gonna say it'd been a different ball game if he played against us. Not sure. I feel like we would have pulled it out.
He did play against us. He got knocked out the game, Devontae.
That's what I'm saying. If he played
because we were hitting him.
I gotta finish my sentence. If he played the full game, it would be a different ball game, possibly. Not sure. But Brent, they picked up Sam Darnold for 1 year. I mean, I don't know what that's going to do. Chris Conley,
nothing.
Willie Snead. Defensively, Hargrave, Gibson. They still solid on defense. They got a front 7 that's just disgusting anyway. So it just depends on their quarterback. I know you're about to say front 7 game. I got it, Byron. We get it.
Well, to be fair, when he came for me, I would. That was more of y'all's.
When I say, listen, front 7 don't mean nothing.
What was number 6? I mean, where we at? Number 6 or number 7?
Yeah, we at number 6. Durante, what you got for me, dog?
Brian, did you say your number 6?
Oh, number 6.
We ain't got his yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, you go ahead.
Oh, we can get yours though, Brent.
Oh, okay. Well, I got the boys from BMO.
All right.
Afghanistan.
Because we haven't done anybody's number 6 yet, so that's why.
Okay. Well, what was your number 7? My fault, Brent.
No, I said Chargers.
Okay, all right. I want to make sure my fault. All right, we good.
I got us, Durante. I got us on schedule.
I'm sorry. I'm just kind of discombobulated from being cussed out by Byron. That's all.
Hold on. Why my man said
I've never cussed that shit.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Let's go back. We got to laugh at this. Did y'all hear this? But this brother said, "Believe in me." He did it in a sing-song fashion. We in a Disney. But this is believe in me.
Stupid.
I might have to get that put on a t-shirt. Believe in me. I might have to get the missus to cook one.
Hey, you might see that on BigDogsOnly.com. Go check out the merch.
Hand motion and everything. Believe in me.
Who is it? Number 6, me?
Yeah, I got us on schedule. Trust me.
All right.
Durante, who you got on 6 though?
Bills.
Bills. All right. All right, Byron, what you got in numbers?
I got Cleveland at number 6, bro.
Okay, that's
good.
Wild.
God.
Okay.
That's wild.
So and the reason I got them, I got Watson a whole year of Watson, bro. Whole year of Watson. I feel like he gonna shock. He gonna come back and he gonna come back on top of things, bro. I'm telling you.
How many games you think they win if he's healthy, man?
11.
11. Okay.
11.
Okay. It's 11-5. No,
I got them coming out hot and sliding at the end.
Okay, you think
still making the playoffs?
You think the division beats them up more than the rest?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I mean, they always play each other tough.
Okay,
I got them starting off hot and sliding at the end. And
okay,
that is interesting.
I said the top 6 was gonna be crazy, but these are kind of normal after this.
All right. So let's get your normal 5. Let's get 5 out you.
Top 5.
Let me get your
Just
number 5.
5.
Cincinnati.
Okay.
Bengals.
Okay.
Now I think a lot of that does, as Brant mentioned earlier, is going to depend on if Joe gonna be out there now, right?
Yeah.
I feel like he gonna hop back this year.
I mean, if he's gonna be not injured, because he kind of got a leg injury going on.
Yeah, because right now they say that he might miss the first 5 games, but they're not sure.
So if he's playing, Byron, you with it? Well, I mean, we're not gonna.
If he's playing it, they're definitely at 5. If they're not, they'll probably slide 20. I would swap them out for somebody like teams or something.
Yeah, like the Jets. Brant, who's your number 5?
Number 5 is the Buffalo Bills.
The Bills.
The Bills. I only put them above the Jets because they have the experience of being in the playoffs and stuff. So they can get over their locker room issues. The division should be theirs, but I just don't know how much unity they got. And sometimes that's just enough to keep a team out of rhythm.
Hope they don't have.
Yeah,
I know
that's why I put them.
Rhythm.
That's why I put them. That's why I put them at 6 because like Stephon Diggs cleaned out his locker in the middle of like the summertime, and then now he's back. But it's like, is that tension still going to be there?
Right.
I mean, they didn't make much during the off season. Like talk about where did my thingy go?
Hey, Durante, go on, give me that Jets Mafia. Who's your number 5?
How you know they next? Because they not. I told you they were like 19 or something like that. So,
okay.
But the other New York team, the Plains, they're number 5.
Yeah, okay.
Just because I just can't doubt this team, bro. Like I want, how I want to hate you so bad. Not hate you, because hate is a strong word, but I want to dislike this team so bad. But looking at it on paper, I mean, if Brady can play at 56, Aaron Rodgers can do it at 46. So like, let this man cook. All right, let him cook. Let him cook.
Like how I did that, right? But anyway, I mean, looking at the numbers, I knew they had to be right there. So it just made
I almost
sense.
put him number 1.
Nah, you won't doing that. Byron, man, give me your number 4.
The Bills.
Okay. Yep.
I can dig that.
Yep.
I just can't.
And Brant, who's your number 4?
Based off last year's performance and for the last 2 postseasons, because they'd like to send me home, I had to give props to the 49ers. Now I agree. I agree with Byron. There's some question marks at quarterback, but I would assume if they go back to Brock Purdy, and let's assume that the tape doesn't tell a man's whole story, because I think this was the point Byron was making earlier. He didn't get to it because y'all started picking with him, but Brock Purdy,
he picks with us.
The Brock Purdy, the other piece we didn't get to see is because he came in hot at the end of the season. What happens when the tape is out on you? So if he plays and the tape is not a fluke, it's not something that they can just scheme against. They should be back in at the top of the league and contention. They should definitely win their division. But if they have a lot of up and down play from the quarterback, this week this one's a starter, next week that one's a starter, not because of injury. Then I think they slide down the list and they would be somewhere in the teens.
Hey,
right.
real quick.
Oh,
before I say that, I just realized Aaron Rodgers really did pull a LeBron and got Randall Cobb and Allen. He really pulled a LeBron, bro. He was like, "Yeah, I need them too. They coming over here."
And the man, after he did all that, he took a pay cut and said, "Give me some more people."
The nigga Jordy Nelson about to come out of retirement. I swear to God. I'll be no more good and say, "Yeah, Jordy Nelson." I'll be like, "Yo, I'm done. I can't do this shit."
The thing is, Aaron Rodgers is all in, which is why I really am feeling the Jets. Man said, I don't even need all that money. Restructure this real quick. I'll take a little cut
and go ahead and pull somebody else. Number 4 for me, same as Brant, 49ers. I mean, Purdy. I like the dude, but there's tape out there. They got film on you now, kid. They see you. So
and number 3, Durante.
Number 3, Bengals.
Bengals. All right.
Yeah, I put them high. Just because I can't. They were this damn close to, what I'm saying, like. What, field goal, right?
Play, man. Home Alone got to play.
Was it field goal that they lost last year, I think? But
yeah, field goal.
Either way. Hey, bro getting him one. I don't know when, but he getting him one.
Got to play first, bro.
He getting him one. He'll be back, man. He'll be back. He tough. He'll be back.
All right,
They didn't
Byron,
really
who
get rid
you
of
got
much. I think they got
three?
rid of Jesse Bates, and that was it. Somebody that big of a name.
I mean, they
he
gotta
was-
do it. They gotta do it within the next season. They gotta do it within the next season because after that, everybody on their team is gonna
That's
want to get
50.
paid, and they ain't gonna have the money for that. So they're gonna have
Yeah,
to
they
figure it
lost.
out because that team is gonna be blown up.
Yeah, they
They
lost
can't pay
Jesse
everybody.
Bates and didn't really pick up much. I mean, they did pick up on the O line: Orlando Brown, Cody Ford, Max Strapping.
Bro,
Oh
I'm
no,
telling you,
yeah. So they, I mean,
they
they
don't
did pick
do it
up
this
on the line
season.
a month enough, but
if they don't do it this season, they're gonna be in trouble next season. The season after that, the whole team's done.
Scraping. I said that wrong. Sorry.
They ain't got the money for it. They just
Yeah.
don't. There's not
So-
enough money to go around with that team. All right, but number 3, Byron.
Chargers.
Chargers. All right.
Damn, boy, what you? Number 3? Where'd you put the
Mhm.
Bengals at?
Number 5.
Okay, all right. All right, you did, but it's. I feel like I'm missing somebody. That don't feel right. Number 3.
Brent,
Chargers don't feel right.
Brent, who you got at 3?
I have the prohibitive favorites to defend the NFC crown. I have the
Don't play with me like
Philadelphia
that.
Eagles
Hey,
at 3.
talk
No,
to me
I do.
nice.
I
Talk
do.
to me
I do.
nice.
The only question I have is, we've seen Jalen take his
Number
game. Hold on. Well, I said they're going to win. I'm giving you, they're probably going to win the NFC. They're going to be all right. They're going to do 2 things in order to do this. They're going to be the first back-to-back division winner since 2002. They're going to do what nobody's done since the 2002 Philadelphia Eagles did it. They're going to repeat that. They're going to maybe make a run back to a Super Bowl if everybody stays healthy. The question I have is the offseason between rookie year and season 2 and now season 2 and season 3. If Jalen finds a way to beat the tape and take the game one more notch up, how you stop it? If he's at the same level, it's still pretty tough to beat. I just can't see the man regress, right? Sometimes we have, young talent. They'll come in, they'll have, okay, first year kind of rough. Second year, they come out, they spectacular. He made some great adjustments and stuff in the offseason. Now teams have had a season to dissect all the film, the playoff stuff, the Super Bowl stuff, and they come, and again, y'all win the Super Bowl to just the very end, right? So you were there. Y'all went tit for tat. If he comes out and he's still beating them from film sessions, he's out there, it's over, outperforming last year's performance. How do you beat it other than Kansas City? How do you? I mean, we might be on the verge of a Super Bowl rematch. I don't know, but I give them prohibitive favorites in the NFC. I think they beat the 0-2 record. They do it, and I think they win the NFC again if everybody stays healthy.
While we added and got the Eagles on the board, Durante, you're number 2.
My number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do I have to say it? Like what? Like, are you being serious?
You gonna say Kansas City? Is that number 2?
Eagles. He gonna say
Nah,
Eagles.
I'm actually saying Eagles. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
He believes in Patrick Mahomes. I got Durante.
I hated to do that, and it's because of you, Brent. You know why? I don't know. I just felt like pointing at you because I don't feel like pointing at Byron no more because he's sensitive. But anyway,
and we know Byron gonna have Eagles at 1 because he said I gotta believe in my team. But Byron, give me your number 2, please.
Philly.
Oh, wait a minute. All right, sir. I was wrong.
no, y'all missed what he said. He said it earlier. He said he even got Philly. Y'all missed it. He did say it. I was like, okay,
They don't
Byron.
listen. They don't listen.
I heard that. I did hear that.
They don't twist my
I'm a
words.
Philly fan as of last year because Byron told me I wasn't Philly.
Byron, did I just admit and say that I was wrong? I think I did.
Listen, man. Listen. You moving a step
People
forward.
grow up. People grow up. People grow up. I'm proud of you.
I hate both of y'all. Brent, give me your number 2. I've been grown.
Until he got hurt. It was the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, they, like Durante said earlier, they were this close. They were this close to going
damn close.
This close to going back. Now, I do believe had they went back to the Super Bowl, I do believe the Philly special would have told them to pieces. They would listen. Kansas City would be like who? Kansas City, Pat Mahomes.
They'd be like Darius Slay, who?
Hey,
Slay would be like Jamar, who?
Not just that. Defensively, My man would
Let me
have been
stop
getting lit
playing.
up like he would have been getting lit up like we ain't
Oh, he
seen
would've-
Spade Manning and the
Bro.
Legion of Boom. He been throwing picks and everything.
I mean,
So
yeah.
y'all would have won another title if y'all had played Cincinnati. Y'all met Kansas City, so it was. I mean,
It was still a good game, but I mean, and we all know everybody's number one. So
you got an overall number one of Chiefs. So
fuck the Chiefs, all right. Fuck them. But we love Andy Reid. That's still my dude. I love Andy Reid, but you just can't. I can't. They figured it out last year. They started off kind of shaky last year, and then come win the Super Bowl. So I mean, they didn't really change much on the team. I mean, they got rid of Thornhill, who from this area. Shout out Thornhill.
He chased the money though.
He chased the money. I ain't mad at it. Chase. Hey, go get that money. But they didn't really change too much.
All right. Well, I got our list down. I didn't do our 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I'll go back and fill those in. But what was said
not
from
that much.
everyone I have filled out, so we don't have to run the tape. It's on paper as to what it is. And I want to thank everybody that did hang in with us and those that joined and left and came back. And we still here. We appreciate y'all. I ask that if you have not already, that you share the show. Like it if you haven't already as well. And let the people know what we got going on out here in these streets. This is a little extended show because we talked about the sports. We had to go from 1 through 32. So like I said, I appreciate y'all hanging in with us. Those of y'all that did. And with that being said, man, Byron, before you fall asleep, and though I think we got you awake now that we started talking about defense and discrediting your numbers and making you defend them, man, what you got going
on? Man, it's pretty much it, man. Oh, are we closing the show right now?
Yeah, we can close the show right now.
No, I was just making sure. All right, man. I mean, because I ain't know if you still talking about the rankings or whatever. That's it, man. You already know. Shot Big Dogs only, man. Successful week, man. Hey,
man, I done already infringed on your time by over an hour. I don't want to infringe any further. I know you're a businessman, and you give me these hard deadlines of what you mean to stop. So, I'm sorry.
I think we all are businessmen. We just don't know our business.
But you the businessman that has big demands on your time. So I appreciate you hanging in there with us, Big Dog. And also, if y'all don't know, new merch is on the way. What he currently has on his head right now, that's not out yet, but it's coming though. And then we got new hats on the way.
West favorite right here.
Yeah, as soon as that's available for me to purchase, because I don't just get things from my friends. I like for them to be patronized by me. So I'm gonna purchase it, but y'all will see me with said head on it some point in time. Also, speaking of which, I don't know how long that's been like that. Probably for quite a while since I got my water. But anyway, be sure to check out Big Dogs Only. Brent, man, what you got to tell the people?
Hey, man, listen. You see something, say something. You don't listen. I ain't telling y'all go out there and fight people at the boat dock. What I'm saying is, you see a brother in trouble, you see the hat go up, the brother signal's lit, respond accordingly, okay?
That was the bat symbol, bro. That's crazy.
Right. He said the brother symbol. If it go up,
the flying hat go up. You see the fitted cap go in the air. You see that 5 Big Dogs Only hat go up in the air, bro. You know it's been to be on. Ain't nobody throwing their hat up in the air like that, man. That's a beautiful hat. So he throwing it in the air, brother man in trouble.
Not the hat symbol.
Yeah, the hat symbol. Look, hat in the air. That look, hand down, man down. Listen,
if the hat come out, y'all come out.
Y'all come out, right?
Have my back, bro. They about to run up.
We need you to show up and handle things accordingly. Now, what I want y'all to do, and be sure to have at least somebody, and I'll be that somebody. Somebody need to record it, so therefore it's on paper that we ain't started nothing, and that the only thing that we did was defend ourselves. Because if not, you will be probably labeled as the aggressors, the thugs, and all these other things. So be sure you got somebody on your side that's getting this on film. But with that being said, if y'all have not already, I'm sure Brand was probably about to mention him. I'm gonna go on and say, y'all be sure to check out everything that Brand and his wife got going on. Check out Holly. I gave her a hard time for her website, but it is really long. So please go and check out Gifted Hands 08 on Instagram, and go to her website and get you something made, get you some crafts and whatnot. They also do charcuterie boards and whatnot as well. So yeah, definitely patronize Mr. and Mrs. Priest. And
Hey,
with
what
that
made her
said,
go on the show? Like, said last week. That was crazy.
So what was our so you missed the pre-show, but we celebrated our 15th anniversary. So Wesley was kind enough to DJ. And so we had like a little intimate thing down in Alta Vista. So our anniversary was actually the 27th. So that was the Saturday before. So then I said, well, Wes was like, hey, you want to come on the show? I was like, yeah. And so Holly had been asking, so I was like, okay, well, I'll talk to Wes. And Wes was like, yeah, come on.
Okay.
Yeah, we made it happen. We made it. We made a show happen, man. Like I said, we do things right.
That's
you
what's
were
up,
supposed
man.
to be here too, but you
Bro,
were
but that's funny.
indisposed.
That's one of my favorite episodes, man.
That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you enjoyed said episode, and that you got to enjoy the insights, which like I said, would have been interesting to get your opinions on.
You know what's funny? How things work out. I think I would have ruined the dynamic of that.
Really?
Because the stuff y'all was talking about, like I think it would have just went too far. I would have just went one way with it. And like I felt like it was flowing. Like, oh shit! Like that's the first time I ever listened to something all the way through. I didn't want to stop. Like I was just listening to it. I didn't even want to stop it. I was like, hold on. Oh yeah, I felt the same way. Especially y'all was talking about like stuff the girl was going through. She was like, she said, so why the dudes won't talking to her or something like that. And then the dude explained to her. I was like, I was probably that dude that was explaining to her.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, they missed your energy. Like I said, we not just in the comments. My mom asked me later after because she's like, "Well, I didn't watch it live, but I watched it later." She's like, "Where was Byron at tonight?" I was like, "Byron couldn't make it. He was gonna come in late, but he didn't make it." She was like, "Well, I missed his take on it." She was like, "I don't know." I was like, "Hey, I understand."
I'm telling you, the Byron logic, because of the way I set up everything on the show, I knew the Byron logic would be very good in those moments. So I had thought about and
but it flowed good though, Wes. It flowed pretty well though. That's the thing I was saying. I was like, maybe
Fred heard what I said earlier, man. I got this, man. Don't you? We
believe in me. Listen.
Believe in me. If it's not anything else, I know tonight was a little clunky, but it's because we wanted to get these rankings in before the season started. Probably should have made it 2 parts, but when we got everybody together, we need to make it happen right then and there in case something goes off the rails and we can't get everybody together at the same time or whatever. So we did the whole thing. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna make a show happen, Byron. Even if I don't know exactly what I'm talking about ahead of time, we're gonna make it happen. But I did definitely try to think that through ahead of time to make sure that everything was proper with a special guest. Because sometimes I'll be making this stuff up as I go.
Yeah, winging it.
Believe in me. But Durante, man, now it's been hot and it's been crazy. So I want you to talk to the people now before we get on up out of here.
Best advice of the night finna come up. Come on with it, brother.
I just want to apologize to Byron's fans. I'm sorry.
I didn't know.
I
don't want to apologize to Byron. Usually,
he wrote this down too. He's reading from some prepared thing that he did while we was over here waffling and talking.
Usually, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Look, I want everybody out here to take a fucking shower because it's still two shower days. All right, y'all out here smelling like feet and a molded, like you wore your hat 5 days in a row in a sweater and you never take it off. That's what it smells like. Take a shower, ladies and gentlemen. Wash your hands, wash your ass, and brush your teeth. Brush your teeth, because brush your teeth, wash your ass. That's it.
Ooh, that's a hot take.
Hot take. A lot of energy on this one.
Ooh.
Hey Kelvin, we're gonna talk about. We'll talk about that next week. I'm gonna add that to my notes. Talk about
This
next
could be
week.
the last man they need to let 2K take over football.
If Brent has the
He's
opportunity to
spitting.
come back,
I'm writing the note down now because this got me. Kelvin came in with some fire in here.
He's spitting the last lesson.
We'll be back next week. That boy spitting.
I didn't know you were still here, Kelvin, because I wanted to get you
Let him
on where
cook.
they put your Broncos at, but you didn't come in with it. But we'll if you didn't see it, you have to check us out later, see where we put the Broncos. But back to
somebody let that boy cook.
It's been hot outside. Y'all been sweating. Y'all been collecting bacteria in these sweat zones, and you ain't washing them. That's problematic. And this rain that's been falling, it's not helping. It's only making your swampness.
Man, no, it's making your ass stink. Take a shower. He's trying to. It's making your ass stink. Take a fucking shower. Perfume and deodorant on top of funk don't work. Take a shower. 2 rags, soap, Irish Spring. Don't give a damn. Take a shower. Make sure it suds in that shit.
Yeah, Lavo said lather it up. Don't just
lather that thing up. All right. False. Y'all out here acting like it ain't cool. Take a fucking shower. Excuse my language for all the elderly, all the kids.
Big Greg came through.
Big Greg came through.
Don't nobody care about me though. Like I'm trying to figure out when.
Appreciate you.
Don't nobody care about me.
Appreciate your insight on this shit.
Don't nobody care about me. Like my insight is just some ass at this point. You know what I'm gonna do?
Man.
It's cool. You, Brent, and Byron can have the show. Y'all take showers too and brush your fucking teeth.
My man said go on and say that they got those swamp pews, man.
Like, why does your body smell like you just came off an ocean? There's no ocean near us. Why?
Bro,
take a shower, y'all.
They do not smell like an ocean breeze.
No,
if you got
we talking Virginia Beach.
They smell like whale breath, bro. These people out here just funky.
Ooh.
Like if you're like, I ain't gonna do it. I'm done.
Man, I'm trying to tell you right now. Some of these folks, and you can take it however you want to, smell like they came from up under the sea.
Not up under the sea. Not up under
the sea. Oh my gosh.
Hey man, y'all think once Ariel got from Little Mermaid, you don't think once Ariel got on land, she smelled like milk and honey? I don't think so. I'm just
molded milk and the fuck
under the sea.
Molded milk and a dead bunny. Like no, like take showers, y'all. Please, I'm begging y'all. Please take showers.
Y'all need to wash. Y'all know that girl in Little Mermaid never washed, man. Y'all can only imagine what was going on. I'm just saying, y'all funky and y'all need some help. And them teeth, man, just brush them. Get you some Listerine. The gold Listerine at this point. Get the gold bottle. We need the gold bottle.
Yeah.
I just had an epiphany. Do she smell fishy? Would the mermaid smell fishy?
What you think, Bob?
She was in the ocean for a mighty long time.
Wow.
Effectively, she's a fish.
Listen, let's close this out.
If y'all smell like Long John Silver, all right, I'm done. I'm through.
What did Byron tell you the other week? We not talking about the people that don't pay no bills around here.
That's why I stopped. I said Long John Silver. I stopped. Nice. All right.
You better take your water bottle, but not have nothing on it.
Hey man, I'm drinking out of a jar, so you know I ain't got no labels on here.
I just turned the barcode. This is my last statement. I gotta go. I'm tired of shit. What Wes is drinking out of is a mason jar. His great uncle was back in the wood, made that. That is not water, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to know what it is, it's that shine. I want y'all to know.
So that's shine that good. Believe in me. Okay, Wes, I see you.
Believe in me, Sean. This is out of a straight up Bills ball bottle.
That uncle that work in the factory in the back, that's the one. He got it from him.
Hey yo, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Drinking out of
with the dirty beard, you don't take showers either.
Always remind. First of all, no, but always does remind me of my uncle because that's just a thing back in the day. We used to drink out of jars all the time at his house, but that's not here nor there. Shout out my uncle though. Maybe he'll see this one day. I don't know. Probably not, because he don't be on there like that. I don't think he do anyway. But anyway, if he just so happened to see it, shout out my Uncle Albert. Anyway, this has been the Experts About Nothing podcast, and I've been your host Wesley, and we out. Appreciate y'all.